Huzzah.
Well done, Jackson. All right,
How
so
about you check in? When we last left our heroes.
yeah, the last we left off, we were our intrepid band of heroes, let's say, have made their way over to Adara's family home for a pleasant dinner with the some of the townsfolk in Adara's family. After a nice mellow performance, some mild talk, and some food, the crew left and found their way over to the Weirwood Inn or Weirwood Hollow, and another rousing performance from the Loxodon bard Cham.
Yours truly.
Put on quite the show for the rest of the townsfolk that ended up making their way to the hollow for the night. Drinks were had, pleasures were made, people were dancing and having fun. And our crew of heroes called it a night. Some strange dreams met with some of our heroes. Dreams of seas of gray grass, some dreams of small towns decimated by green fog and the faintest outline of a dragon head. And come the morning, Adara's mother and her had a conversation about her terrace, the journey their family takes, grow and learn what their god provides to the world.
Rumspringa.
After some quick catching up at the Weirwood Hollow, our band of heroes have decided to make their way northward toward the Empire of Belmont, and that's where we pick up. The three groupies that had just bombarded you, Cham, have made their way away, and you guys find yourselves on the outskirts of town. Is there anything you guys like to do in the town before you guys head off on your trek?
I'm good.
I would like to go to a little store.
Okay. What are you looking for in particular?
Just like a general store.
Okay.
Like a merchant of sorts.
Yeah, pretty easy enough. Adara takes you around to one of the stores, one of the stores that sells kind of a wide variety of things called Ilragorn General.
Ilragorn General.
And see a half-elven individual manning the store. As you enter, he sees Adara and smiles, and sees the others enter behind them and smiles brightly. Good morning, everyone. Let me know if you need any help finding what you need.
I'm gonna reach. Like as I'm walking to the store, I'm gonna fashion a small little golden statue.
Okay.
With my thing.
Okay.
And then,
is that the your bard
creation thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you did that at the end of last session.
Oh, did we not? Sorry, you're right. We didn't sleep. All right, never mind. I'm good. I'll go to the general store though. I'll fuck around.
I got it.
Did you say the elf person's name? Probably not.
I did not.
All right, so I'm walking. Hello, Jacquie.
Hi. Can I help you find anything?
Do you sell any sort of? Do they know what a disguise kit? Do you sell a disguise kit?
We do have some tools and supplies here. Let me see if I have what you're looking for.
Mostly, makeup, stuff like that.
You see him kind of come out from behind the counter that he's at. He goes over to one of the walls where there's a couple of other things available. And you see him rummaging around to the backs, kind of moving some things aside. He puts a couple of kits down on the floor, and he pulls out two. And he's like, I think these are what you're looking for. And you said it was a disguise kit?
Disguise kit?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much for those?
So these cost about 25 gold pieces each. It comes with a full set of some dyes, some props, and things that'll help you, change your appearance.
I will take both. But would you happen to give me a discount for the minstrel who saved the village from the griffins?
You were the ones yesterday that helped at the festival.
I'll play a little ditty on my trunk.
Okay.
That's us.
He kind of thinks for a moment. He scratches the small little bit of 5 o'clock shadow that he's got going on his face. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. All right, roll.
Down.
17.
17. Okay. He says, for these two, I think I can go down as low as 45 gold.
45, you say? You know what? I'll take it. I need these. I appreciate the business.
Thank you very much. And he takes both of the disguise kits, actually puts them on the counter and binds them with a little bit of twine together. And he hands the package off to you. 45 gold pieces.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. And I didn't catch your name.
Oh, yes. My name is Steven.
Steven. Now, is that with a PH or with a V? Steven.
It's with a PH. How did you know?
I've met a lot of people in my life. Not a lot of PH Stevens, though.
I can't say I've met many folks that look like you. So
yeah, we're a unique breed. And then I'll go.
Hey, Steven.
Yes.
Are you an acid or a base?
I don't quite follow what you're talking about.
With the PH.
Clever.
Real quick. Do I need to add anything to my inventory? It says I already have like a disguise kit or something, but I want.
So you just add wherever your disguise kit is, you can bump it up to 2 more.
Okay.
So you have currently whatever you have plus.
Boom. Got it.
So.
Thank you.
Yep. There's a bunch of other things available for purchase at the store. Did anybody else want to buy anything while they're here?
I think I have like 4 gold.
No, you should have a lot more gold than that. We got some from whatever it was.
Yeah, I'm just trying. There it is. Oh, I got a little bit. Hey, Steven.
Yes.
Do you have any round metal balls?
His full attention now looking at you. He gives you kind of a look up and down, curiously. You said round metal balls, like ball bearings, or?
No, like about yay big. You know, maybe like a marble size ish, maybe a little bigger.
He starts rummaging around behind the counter, and you see him pulling out bags of things and moving them aside, and you see him pull out a case and then puts it on the counter, and then immediately pulls it back off the counter and puts it back underneath the counter. And he's muttering to himself, no, that won't do. This one. Okay. And you see him pull out a sack of what looks like regular ball bearing. He says, this is the closest thing I got to small metal balls. They're small, very small ball bearing.
Not something I could fire out of a gun.
Make an intelligence check.
What's it doing?
Musket shot.
I assume that was you asking the DM and not asking Steven.
Yeah. Hey, Steven, can I fire this out of this gun? Oh.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Steven. Not. I'm trying to find my D20.
If you have your character sheet up, you can use that.
4.
Yeah, I like the 5 though.
They would fit down the barrel.
I appreciate it, Steven. I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
Okay. All right, and he takes it and he puts it back away. You see him muttering to himself and moving things. He's like, where did this go again? And he puts some things away.
Here's a silver,
behind the counter.
and here's a a silver for your trouble. Sorry about that.
Are you guys ready to get out of here, by the way?
Yeah, May, I'm ready whenever you are.
And then I'm going to walk out the door.
Ready to travel.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Also, in passing, I'm going to mention to everybody that if they are ever in need of tools of any kind, I can fashion them for you. So no need to buy those going forward.
I would like a wrench, sir. I got a big nut. Deal with it.
Got a big nut that needs wrenching.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that would fall under.
Okay.
So, yeah,
So you guys start making your way out of town, and there are some roads leading out of town, and you're actually on your way out. At this point, it's about noon. You see other people walking and leaving the town. Some of them from the festival last night. Others beyond the road traveling. Somebody make a survival check, and all of you guys can make a survival check.
Does it involve smell?
It does not involve smell.
Here's my survival.
Does it involve being a robot?
19.
Whew.
17.
6.
14.
Okay. You got the 19?
Jacquie.
Jack.
Knox.
Ian.
Michelle got a. That's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, sorry. What is it?
Survival plus
Survival.
4. So you got a.
I got a 7.
And I got a 12.
7 and a 12. So, Knox, you having traveled around a bit between different areas, you guys, none of you have a map of this area, and Adara, with your help, you guys know the kind of general direction northward towards Belmont. You guys start traveling along the path and make your way. And you are surrounded by a few townsfolk, some people traveling by horse, others in a cart, being pulled by some beasts of burden. You see some folks just walking with a small pack on their back, making their way. The weather's fairly nice, actually. It's a little bit cooler than usual, but fairly nice outside. It makes for good travel. And as you're traveling, Cham, are you actually playing as you're traveling?
This man never stops playing.
You're on to another trip.
Minus the piano.
I was about to say, how are you playing a piano on your truck?
He's playing it with his own ivory.
It can sound like whatever I want. So it does sound like that.
It's a key trunk.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Cham, playing some music as he goes. It seems like the people around you guys have kind of gathered a bit closer together just to kind of enjoy the group setting and the travel companions and the music. You see a few forks in the road, and some people in the band, some people in the grouping kind of leave and make their way. But at kind of a steady pace, you guys make about 20 or so miles in about 8 hours. You're getting pretty close to dusk at this point. Nothing really occurs. It's pretty low key travel day. You guys are just kind of making your way out towards the city. As night starts to come closer, and you guys can see the sun starting to go down in the sky. It looks like there's a few bits of cloud gathering around ahead above you guys. What are you guys planning on doing for the night? Are you going to keep traveling or bed down for the night, make camp?
Yeah, I feel like we should make camp, shouldn't we?
I could go for a rest.
Yeah, we should probably make camp. Don't want to get too exhausted.
Okay.
Really?
All right. So you guys, kind of wander from the road here. Just to take a look around, and there's the option to camp on the road, but
I would like to camp off the road.
I would agree.
Yes.
Should we sleep in shifts? How would you guys like to do this? This is a fairly good part of town, or part of the continent, but you never know when you're traveling.
Well,
It's good to leave a watch.
I don't technically sleep, so you guys are good.
You don't
No.
sleep. What do you do?
I just sort of. I'm like aware. I'm sort of in like rest mode. I'm awake, but I'm in like a sentry mode, like a rest mode.
Is this
So you're
you telling me or your character?
This is me telling.
Oh. I'm asking your character. If you don't sleep?
Not like you do. It serves the same purpose, but I'm fully aware.
Well, that's quite convenient. Well, you're on every shift then.
Sounds good.
I will see you in the morning.
You only rest from the wicked are dead, eh?
I throw out my
Something like that.
bedroll and I put my head down.
I'm gonna just take a cat nap.
Ew.
It's because he's a jaguar man.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys not really making camp, just kind of throwing out bedroll.
We could. Do we have time to make camp?
I mean, how cold is it?
You got about like 2 hours before. You've got about 2 hours before sundown, like before the sun completely sets.
DM question to Beezer?
It's just heading towards the end of the night. Yeah.
Do we have to tell you about eating and stuff? Or are you just kind of assuming?
So for the most part, you guys have about 10 days worth of rations. I think everybody has about 10 days worth of rations on them.
Yeah.
As far as the game is concerned, I'm not going to make a huge deal about it unless you guys are in very harsh environments where, finding food and staying fed would be extremely difficult if you didn't already have the rations with you. But
I'll turn into a tiger and cut my own leg off, and you can eat that.
yeah. For the most part, I mean, I'm going to assume that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Your characters are taking care of themselves as they're going through. But I'm not going to make a huge deal about tracking rations and making sure you guys, mark those things off as you go.
Pretty easy for me.
Yeah. So you guys are just kind of bedding down for the night.
I mean,
yeah, and you said it's not really cold, right?
It's not super cold.
Okay. So we don't need a fire, is what I'm saying. Oh, Ian,
a fire would be a nice comfort, but you can definitely, with the bedrolls and everything that you guys have on your packs, you could get a decent rest. It'd be a bit cold, but you could get a decent rest tonight.
Ian, can you see in the dark?
Jackson says I believe so, but I'll check.
I forgot to install the night vision.
No, I just can't. I can't remember.
Get that man a patch.
Yeah.
Software patch 3.0 coming out.
Ian Vista. He just walks into trees.
Can we get the XP already?
Stops working.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I can see in the dark.
Okay, but the real question is, can your gun see in the dark?
I can see in the dark. The gun can see anything.
Yeah, it would be under features and traits on your character sheet.
Features and traits.
Probably racial traits.
It doesn't say it. I feel like I remembered it.
If it doesn't say it, you don't have it.
Yeah, but I feel like I saw it. Warforged. You guys keep going.
Well, while everyone's getting their packs down to sleep, I'm actually not going to sleep yet. I'm going to just go chill next to you.
You cut out a little bit there, Knox. What did you say?
Oh, I'm not going to go to sleep right away. I'm going to sit next to Ian.
Okay. Got it.
Got questions.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything before you guys bed down for the night?
Nah, mate. I'm ready for bed.
All right, so easy enough. You guys, make your bed rolls, make your small little encampments and your comforts for the night. You find yourselves taking a decent enough sleep. Ian, you said you were taking first watch.
I'll just take all of them.
He doesn't need to sleep.
And I only have to be in sentry mode for 6 hours.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception check.
Passive or active?
Yeah.
So passive is going to be like just what you guys observe as you guys are traveling along.
You're right.
Like
Never mind.
walking through.
Yeah,
so that's where your passive scores are going to come into.
Roll a nice hot 6 of Beezel.
Whew,
6.
We're dead.
It is Windows XP.
You're all dead.
His face turns blue and he becomes
Good thing I
unresponsive.
didn't fucking go to bed.
So, as you guys all kind of bed down for the night, you start to power down essentially into kind of a into your sentry's rest. The night grows a little bit colder, and some storm clouds gather above you guys. Around 2 o'clock in the morning, you guys are all awoken by cold rain.
You.
Ah!
It has gotten a bit colder.
I'm gonna pull my coat over my head and run under a nearby tree. Are there any trees around?
In this area, there are a few trees that are about 50 or so yards away from where everybody else is kind of camped out. But
Okay,
nothing
I'm sprinting to
too
the closest
massive
tree.
to do.
I have not moved because I'm stubborn and don't care about rain.
Okay.
I was probably
Rest
sleeping
of
under a
you.
tree already, so
Okay. Got it. So the rest of you guys are kind of just making do with the cold and a bit of the rain that's coming down. And you're able to find yourselves kind of falling back asleep, but a little stubbornly forcing it back to sleep. Those of you that moved to under the tree, you are able to find a little bit more of a comfortable sleep as the rain isn't coming completely down on top of you guys, but for the most part, you're able to get back to sleep. You guys can all take a long rest. So everybody can get mark.
Hell yeah.
take long rest.
As you guys kind of come to in the morning, a few of you under the tree, a few of you kind of out originally where you were. Who moved under the tree? It was going to be
Me.
Silo,
Cham Pa.
and Adara. Kuk, you stayed where you were?
Yeah, rain don't bother me.
All right, and then Nox and Ian, you guys stayed put with Kuk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hang out in my spot.
All right. So as you come to, and you guys kind of wake yourselves and rouse yourselves from your night's rest, the rain hasn't stopped. It's still lightly drizzling down on top of you guys, and it's starting to warm up as the sun is starting to rise for the day. And you notice around you there is just a ton of water and mud have all been.
Hate that shit.
Nox, Kuk, and Ian, go ahead and make either perception or investigation checks for me.
You know how shitty it is to get mud out of fur?
Hit that 19 on the head
Okay.
with a perception.
All right, let it be known that I cannot see in the dark.
Jesus Christ, okay.
Value is essentially limited.
Well, I can hear pretty well.
Knox
Oh, that's
rolled
good.
a 10.
Okay.
Jackson rolled a. Ooh, that's my first roll above 10 this entire campaign. I rolled a 12.
All right. Okay. Easy enough. It takes you a little bit of time to find all of your belongings. Nox, a few of your daggers actually got lodged in the mud, but you're able to find them with a little bit of digging around.
You.
Kuk, you fairly easily actually find all of your belongings. There was a few stones that ended up getting rolled up in your mat, but before you packed everything away and put it back on your pack, you felt them out and kind of got them out of your bedroll.
I don't mind rocks, mate.
Man lives in the mud.
Ian, you have quite a bit of mud stuck in your hands and in your in some of your joints and everything.
It's
But,
processor.
takes a little bit of time, but you're able to get a lot of the mud out of your body and off of yourself. Kind of get prepared for the morning. You guys lost about an hour this morning, but that's not time. The rest of you guys that slept under the tree, no issues. There's less water around you and on the floor there, but no issues with the mud or anything like that. So you guys kind of pack your things up and get ready and prepared for the day. You make your way back out to the road and begin your day of travel again. And, let's see.
Yeah, I'm familiar with it, like, because I travel a lot. Should I know about how far away, like, how long it's going to take to walk there?
From where you are currently, from Ilvergorn to Belmont, make a survival check for me.
Wait, for what?
You know how long it's going to take us to.
That is a 14.
14.
Yeah.
From your past experience to where you know you are currently, it's going to take about 2 weeks to
Okay.
travel by foot to the outskirts of Belmont, to where the empire kind of begins, and some of the more rural areas are
And
outside of.
so, would I know if there are any, like, small villages coming up in our path at any?
Let me double check that, because I gave you a
Guys, from past experiences, I know this is quite the trek. It'll probably take us about 2 weeks by foot. I suggest maybe we get a wagon or some sort of vehicle.
That's a good idea.
Does anyone know how to drive or tame horses?
Oh, wait, I might actually be able to.
That would be Adara's realm.
Yeah, I could probably help with the horses.
Yeah, I can't drive.
I got some pretty good ammo handling myself.
You would have proficiency in land.
Not Griffins, though.
I might have proficiency with vehicles.
I believe you do, Ian.
Left.
Jackson's gonna pull up in a fucking Panzer or something.
I think
Third
I
break.
think I do from my background. Keep going. I'm sorry.
So, Cham, your question.
I can help with vehicles too, apparently.
I got land vehicles too.
All right.
Okay. So you guys do have you have proficiency with using land vehicles. What you would know, Cham, is just north of Ilvergorn, there is a small village, Chesterfield, and that's about maybe 5 more days of travel. Actually, it would be about 4 more days of travel on foot from where you are currently to Chesterfield, and it's a day's journey back towards Ilvergorn.
Man, we should have thought about this.
I know of a small village several days ahead of us. If you guys want to go out of our way to get a wagon.
That sounds good.
I don't know how you guys would feel about stealing one from people along the path.
I feel very bad about that option, and am suspicious of you that you would ask that.
I mean, if they're already dead, they ain't using the wagon.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I'm not suggesting we kill them, you silly dragon.
if
But
we come
if we trade for their wagon.
We probably need it more than they do.
Yeah, we can trade. That's fine.
yeah, or if we come across
Or-
a wagon that's not currently in use.
Also,
How
Yeah.
would we?
That's what I was saying. If there's already dead adventurers that we didn't kill,
Yeah, and Cham, as you say this, you look around and notice you guys at this point have made it back to the road, and you guys have started trekking forward. It's still maybe about 15-20 minutes of you guys traveling on the road. There is nobody around. It seems like the people that were traveling with you yesterday have either branched off towards different villages or have continued on through the night to reach their destination.
I see there is no one back out here on the road like there was yesterday. So I guess our best bet is to continue forward. So do we have? You said it's 4 days to that village.
Yeah,
And
it's
that-
about 4.5 days to the village.
and it's off the
That's
main
traveling
path.
at normal pace on the path.
Okay, and it's part of the way out of the way.
It's so where you guys are currently, you're just north of Ilvergorn. Belmont is like northwest or northeast-ish to where Ilvergorn is,
Mm-hmm.
and Chesterfield is almost directly north of Ilvergorn.
so it's not so far out of the way.
It's not super far out of the way. It may add another day and a half travel to your final destination if you're going straight towards Belmont, but.
Okay, well, all right, guys. So
There's
a
a
small-
path that'll take you most of the way towards Chesterfield.
there's a small town, Chesterfield, if I remember correctly. not too 4 days or so from here. We could try to pick up a vehicle there and to speed up our journey, but it is a little out of the way. It'd probably add a day by foot, but I mean, we'd make that up in the wagon. So I think that might be a good move.
Yeah, I'm
let's,
in for it.
let's do that. And then on the way there, we can sort of think about the different supplies that we'll need to travel.
Plus, there might be something interesting in Chesterfield. Who knows? Even the smallest villages may have things to learn.
As long as they have a stage.
And Cham, from your previous history, this is a small village. This isn't a massive town or city by any means. This is a very small village. Maybe about 200 people max. They do have a lot of farmers and villagers out there who do take care of massive fields and do have some livestock available. You're not sure if you'll be able to get enough for a full wagon, but you can probably find a beast of burden or two that somebody be willing to part with.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Siwo can tinker with some axles if needed.
Yeah, I can help out as well.
To Chesterfield.
Cool.
I feel like
make your way.
Sound when we make it.
You guys make your way towards Chesterfield, and can I have?
At this whole time, I'm sniffing vigorously.
What'd you say?
Who's kind of leading the path? Who's like taking?
I feel like I should, since I know where we're going.
I'll
Okay.
I'll go.
Make a survival check with advantage.
Yee. We sniffing.
The sniffer.
I am just always 4 steps behind Adara at all times. My number.
21.
21. Okay. Yeah, pretty easily you're able to take charge, and the way you've been to Chesterfield in passing before, so you make your way kind of slowly towards that direction, mostly staying on the main path. At about 6 hours or so into your travel, you guys kind of start wandering off of the main path onto a smaller dirt road that's been seeming to have been traveled by a few beasts of burden and some foot traffic before in the past that you remember leads toward Chester. But another day's travel without too much issue. The weather was a little bit warmer today, and with you guys having a few bits, but with you guys carrying everything, it's not terribly difficult, but it is just a little bit warmer than it was yesterday. Still fairly nice out. It's probably about 77, 78 degrees outside. Still really nice day out for the majority of your travel today. As you guys get close to the 7-hour mark, just on the side of the dirt road, you do see what looks like a trashed cart. It looks like it used to be like what would equate to a large carriage that would have been pulled by at least 4 horses. It's a pretty massive cart. And
Well, would you look at that?
Off to the side of the road, about 300 yards ahead of you, you can see, kind of at this distance, it is tilted over onto its side and it's partially crushed.
Oof. I would like to see this work.
You don't see anybody around or anyone near the cart.
Can we examine the cart?
Yeah, I want to go up and investigate.
Okay.
I'm going to do this.
All right, so Ian, go ahead and make a perception check, and then Siwo and Nox make investigation checks.
22.
You said investigation?
Perception for you.
Oh, forget me. I got a nat 1.
Natural 1.
I got a
Knox
non-natural 20.
I go blind.
Non-natural 20. Okay.
Non-natural.
And I got a 22 on the investigation.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so as you guys make your way closer to the cart, you guys can see it seems like it's been here for a while. Ian is kind of hanging a little bit farther back from the group, closer to the road, and the cart itself has been pushed maybe about 25, 30 feet off of this dirt beaten road, and just kind of keeping a look around and making sure that there's nobody around and keeping an eye out. As you guys kind of start picking through the broken bits of wood and the remains of the cart, it doesn't seem like there's much here. With your investigation check, you can see that there is some small bits of ripped tapestry from the inside of the carriage. There is some nice, shredded pieces of clothing. It looks like whatever happened to this cart and left this cart kind of here demolished was may have caused some internal injuries to whoever was here or damage to whatever was inside of the cart. You do find, with that investigation check, you do find a small purse.
Ooh.
And inside the purse, you get, as you open it and look inside, you find a little bit of gold. You've got, in the purse, there's 27 gold pieces.
Is this mine?
It's what you find.
Okay.
What you
And there are 27 gold pieces and 56 silver.
Oh my god.
And
All right. Wait. How many people are we again total?
6.
6 of you guys.
6. 27 gold pieces. All right. I'm gonna give everybody 4 gold.
Quite generous of you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks, mate.
Share and share alike.
All right, and then you're gonna keep the silver and the rest of the gold for yourself, Sibo.
Sure.
Okay.
Which would be
So that'd be
5
3
times.
gold, 3 gold, and then 56 silver.
Okay. Cool.
But it looks like the insides of the cart have been picked pretty clean. And as you take a look at the outside of the cart as well, you notice that there are only 2 wheels on the cart.
Gonna do it.
The side that's up has half a wheel on one side, and the other half seems broken and on the floor. And underneath the cart, there's another broken wheel. It seems
Can
like
I
the other 2 wheels on the carriage have been either removed or taken off.
Can I salvage the remaining 2 wheels? Is there a way
Make
for
an
us to carry
intelligence
them? Make a what?
check. Intelligence check.
Okay.
Should I help him?
I'm gonna play. Wait, I can do this, right?
Or you can manage.
So you give me advantage. Okay, 18.
And I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration.
Ooh.
Okay.
Which is what?
So you get an inspiration die.
At this level, it's a D6.
Yeah, so it's a D6. Whenever you do an ability check or attack roll or saving throw, you can use it, and then that's like you get 1 use. But then
With a guidance as well.
when I give you that bardic inspiration, a little spectral trumpet appears next to you.
I love it.
The mote of potential. So when you're doing an ability check, you can re-roll the bardic inspiration die, and you can use which one to roll. You can use which roll to use. If you do an attack roll, they have to whatever you're attacking has to succeed a Constitution saving throw, or they take damage equal to the number on the die when you roll it. Or if it's a saving throw, you gain hit points equal to the number rolled on the die +3.
All right.
Worth keeping.
So final result of that then is 24.
24. Okay. All right. So as you start to inspect the wheels, the one underneath the carriage is not as badly damaged as the one that's exposed. The one that's exposed is almost broken in 2 pieces, and the shattered pieces of wheel that are still attached to the carriage are mostly intact, but the pieces that are scattered on the floor are pretty much stressed or cracked in a way that that there isn't any kind of potential to salvage it.
Okay.
How does the cart look?
Underneath the carriage is pretty damaged, but it looks like with a little bit of tinkering or a little bit of
I got
working,
carpentry
that
tools.
will fix. Yeah, and if you have carpentry tools, you can definitely make an attempt to do that.
All right. Yeah, I want to try to fix up that wheel and take it with me.
Are you
So-
proficient with carpentry tools?
Yeah.
Siwu, how's this cart looking? Do you think
Well,
we
It's
can
looking kind of rough.
use it?
Yeah, it looks like we can salvage the wheel on the bottom. It's the most intact out of all of them, and I'm going to see if I can restore it to full function so that we have a wheel. So if we end up with a cart or whatever, we'll have a spare wheel, or we can sell the wheel. I don't know. Wheels are nice to have.
Okay.
What is
before
it?
you-
Why does it look like it's crashed? Did it look like people just left it, abandoned it in the middle of the road, or do you think perhaps they were attacked?
I mean, I see signs of a struggle here. There's some ripped clothing, and the goods are out there, but I don't see any great amount of blood or violence. So maybe people left in a hurry, and then the cart was later demolished. I can't be sure.
Did you find, aside from that gold, did you find any personal identifiers? Maybe the people that left it headed on to Chesterfield. If we return the wheel, maybe they'll give us something in return.
I don't.
and
Yeah, did I?
with that investigation check, you would know the cart is actually facing away from Chesterfield. That's
Ah.
at least what it looks like. It's facing the opposite direction. So kind of where you guys just came from. And inside of the cart, there weren't any obviously identifiable marks. There was some nice scrolling done on the interior, but nothing obviously identifiable to a lord's family or significant family in the region.
Nothing personal inside the cart there.
For shame.
It just seems like a very nice cart that was destroyed by something.
What a tease.
So yeah, I'm gonna take the wheel with me. Maybe try to. I'll wait till we get in the village to try to fix it up because no need to stop now. But
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
So,
Onward ho.
so the wheel itself is underneath the cart, so you will have to kind of lift the cart up and get the wheel out from underneath, because that's the wheel. The wheel is the one on the bottom that's underneath the cart.
gotcha. Would you guys mind helping me with this? I don't think I can really lift this myself. I'm not a particularly strong person.
Sure.
I don't get my hands dirty.
I think with
But for a
everyone's
cart-
help except for Cham's, you guys pretty easy to lift the cart. Can I have everyone make a perception check except for Cham, as you guys are lifting this cart up?
Straight perception.
4.
13.
19.
19. Okay. 4 and 13.
I rolled a 7.
7. And
Back-
Adara,
8.
8. Okay. All right. So, as you guys lift the cart and begin to roll it over on its side so you can get access to the wheel, what you notice, Siwo, that it seems like nobody else really picked up on. There's another small, what looks like a cloth bag that falls
Ooh.
into the.
I'm gonna take that immediately and see what's inside.
Scoop.
You open up the cloth bag, and inside you see a small box, and it's a pretty nice box. It's got some nice scrawling and some carving on it, and it looks like there are some scrawls of what looks like small cherry blossoms on the top and on the sides of this, and it is locked. From just trying to.
Okay, I'm gonna do a. I want to check that to see if it's magical, and then I want to see if I know anything about it. / what I don't know whether that would be history or investigation, but
Okay. Are you doing an identify spell, or is it?
well, first I'm gonna do an Arcana thingy.
What's that in your head?
You just want to check and see if it's got any kind of magical essence or aura coming.
Yeah, I want to see if it's magical at all. First of all.
Okay, so that's going to be an Arcana check.
Ooh, that's a nat 20.
Oof. Yeah. So as you kind of pour over it and look at it from all angles, you being learned in the ways of Arcana being infused into items, you know that this particular box has no real arcane essence coming from it.
Solid.
What's
But
that
you
you have
do
there?
sense the faintest bit of arcane energy kind of coming from inside of the box itself.
But the box itself is not magical.
The box itself doesn't have any kind of arcane energy coming from it, but you get the very faintest amount coming from inside the box.
Okay, first thing, I'm going to look around the ruins of the cart to see if I can find the key.
Okay. So you kind of dig around and make your way through. You don't really see a key anywhere, and as the cart kind of flips over onto the other side, so that one wheel is up, in all the ruin, you see the other side of the cart's also kind of smashed in. It doesn't have any kind of semblance of a key in it.
I'm gonna walk over.
I'm going to try to pick the lock.
No, I'm walking over to Siwo.
Okay.
What is that you have in your hands?
It's a little box I found.
Do you mind if I take a look at it real quick?
Sure. I'm about to try to open it.
Oh,
But
well,
please be gentle with it, because even if whatever's inside is valuable, the box is pretty and I might want to keep it.
Okay, I can understand that. I'm going to take the box and I'm going to cast Knock on it.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. As you see Cham kind of take his large Loxodon hand, and you see him just knock on it twice, and you swear you hear a little bit of a horn coming.
Mm-hmm.
You hear just the slightest tooting coming from the end of his trunk, and the box itself you hear click, and currently unlocked at this point.
And I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to go doo-doo-doo on my...
Do a little Zelda. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
And as you open the box, you see inside a small golden and silver rose petal.
Ooh.
And
It's right up
with
my
your-
alley.
With your Arcana check from earlier, you get the sense that this is what was magical that was inside of the box. Kuk and Adara, can you make Arcana checks or Insight or Religion? One of the three if you have proficiency in any of them.
What if I have proficiency in 2 of them?
You can pick whatever you want.
That's a 18 Arcana with proficiency.
I'm going to...
Yeah.
grab a blanket.
I got a 21 insight.
21 Insight? Okay. And Kuk, you said you got an 18 Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as Cham opens the box and you guys all take a look at this rose, Adara, you and Kuk both kind of feel this odd magical presence. There's something not right about that rose.
Ooh.
About the
Something
rose?
a
What
little,
did I
not evil, but there's some kind of dark magic that you're feeling coming from it. And
Guys, if you hand that to me, I can make a closer examination of it with some of my tools.
Right, mate, you might want to be careful on that one. It don't seem too great.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get out my little forceps and magnifying glass and study it for a minute.
And this time, I'm just sort of leaning up against the cart, just sort of keeping an eye out on the road, just to make sure we don't get snuck up on.
Okay, got it.
Ugh.
Okay.
It's so cold outside today.
It's beautiful. We're sitting outside.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Just put on a giant blanket. I have my windows open. Ooh.
Okay.
What's
So
happening?
you take a minute here, Siwo, and with your tools, you're inspecting this bit of a rose. What you learn from it is, I don't remember the specifics for an identity.
Is it a kiss from a rose? If I steal?
Yeah, so as you take that minute to kind of understand and kind of look at it closely, you realize that this is a cursed item.
Ooh,
Someone
guys,
has placed a curse upon this rose, and the curse itself is that essentially the effects boil down to the person that would wear this rose, and as you take it out of the box and identify it, you realize that it is actually a brooch and not just a rose itself. The curse would make that person become unbelievably narcissistic to a point of believing themselves almost a god and untouchable by common folk.
all right. Well, guys,
Do with
this
that information what you will.
yeah, guys, this item is rather fascinating. Your premonitions were correct. It is in fact cursed, but it's not dangerous. It just turns whoever wears it into an just extreme narcissist, which is pretty entertaining.
That can come.
That sounds like it could be useful in the future.
It could. I'm gonna
We'll
keep
talk
it
about
with me for safekeeping, but there might be opportunities to use this.
Could I wear it?
I just fucking love interesting magic items so much. This is hilarious.
Could I, Siwo? Can I wear it for a second?
That's not smart.
To see if it would affect you.
Yeah, and from the identify spell, you would know that it would take. You would essentially have to attune to it, which means you'd have to have it in your possession for 30 minutes of time, or wear it for 30 minutes before its effects would impact you. So, putting it on and handling it for about 1 or 2 minutes is not gonna curse you, but.
So it only has the power when you're wearing it, not when you just have it on hand?
Yeah, that's kind of a DM question. How does that work?
Yeah, so it's an attunable item essentially. Once you attune to it, once you attune to the brooch itself, the curse impacts you, and you start to believe yourself to be narcissistic and.
Attunement is passive, right? You don't have to actively attune to something.
No, it's it's kind of a passive and active process.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want it. No, I'm good. Sorry.
It may come in handy later on.
I agree. It could be funny at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you put the rose back into the box, you notice on the inside, Siwo and Cham, the inside of the box itself is entirely coated with a very dark metal.
Ooh. Do I know what this is?
You would, having studied Arcana. You're proficient in Arcana, correct?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You would know what this is. This is lead. And you were able to sense the very slight bit of magical energy. And now seeing the lead lining on the inside of the box, you could sense it through the actual small keyhole. Very, very faintly sense it kind of seeping out of the keyhole.
So I didn't want people to know it was magical.
Yeah.
I wonder who this
Well,
belonged to.
Yeah, me too. Perhaps we'll find out when we get to Chesterfield, because that's where the cart was coming from. You guys want to press on?
Yeah, I don't think this cart is very useful to us in its current condition. Even if we were able to stay here and fix it, we'd still need 4 horses to tow it. So
You guys might have to get used to the idea of a less than admirable way to obtain a wagon. So you
well, no, but we'll just continue.
Siwo, as the cart's been flipped over, you can now pull the wheel off, and you can see now that it's off of the cart. It's mostly intact. There is a crack running along 3 of the spokes, and a portion of the actual wheel itself is a bit cracked. But with a little bit of tinkering and using some carpenter's tools, you know that you can fix that.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna hold that action until we get to town.
And Siwo, if you need any metalworking help with that, if we need to fix anything to it or something like that, I'm pretty good at that. So,
Solid.
All right. So it's been about 6 hours or about 7 hours of travel at this point. You've got about 3 hours before sunset, about another hour worth of travel time. As you guys continue traveling forward, putting a little bit of distance between you and the broken cart, the broken carriage, you find yourselves about 2 hours before sunset. You guys gonna go ahead and make camp at this point. What's the plan for making camp tonight?
Well, let's see if we can find some sort of natural shelter, or
I would like to sleep under a tree from the beginning this time in case it rains again.
let's see if we can find some natural shelter, or maybe Adara, you're pretty good at natural things. Maybe you could help us make like a waterproof shelter or something like that.
Okay. Adara, can I have you make a survival check with, or a nature check with advantage, your choice, since you have everybody else kind of helping you out.
Yeah, I'm gonna smack it with a guidance real quick.
I got 13.
And then roll it.
Roll d4 as well.
And then add a d4.
It's a triangle. That guy. And then it's the top one.
2.
Yeah. So 2 plus whatever you got from that roll.
6. Oh, wait. I'm sorry.
Whatever you got from here.
Okay, it was 16 then.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
Easy enough. You're able to find about 100 yards off of this small beaten path. You're able to find like a small bunch of trees and actually what looks like a burnt-in area of the ground where there have been campfires in the past. The trees above you actually are pretty thick, and they're pretty large oak trees. And it seems like this area is a little bit raised up from the rest of the area, with the blackened area kind of sunken down a little bit. It seems like this is kind of a camping area that a lot of other passerbys have taken a rest at and used as a point of rest.
Hey, are there any how big are the trees as far as the branches? Are there some real meaty branches?
Yeah, these are some pretty large oak trees.
All right, I'm gonna sleep in the tree.
You can.
Oh, you're a cat. That's fine.
Okay.
Before we go to bed, I wanna talk with Cham Pa, and I'll walk over to him and I'll say, "I've seen a couple of the metal works you've produced. Can you just make anything, or do they come out in certain ways?"
So I actually can create small little objects. Like what's potato, it takes a lot out of me. I learned it from a dwarven bard, actually, many years ago.
Interesting. I'll pull out one of my ammunition, and I'll be like, "Can you make something like this?"
I could make one a day.
You can make one a day.
So I use it mostly to generate money, income, or to give gifts.
Okay. Well, in a bind, it could be useful. I'll keep.
Yeah, I guess so.
if we're really starved on what to do in a combat situation.
Yeah, unfortunately, I usually just do it to buy a nice meal or to show appreciation to someone.
Okay.
It's all about building reputation,
I like it. And I'll find a nice. I'll see Siwo in the tree. Can I also sleep in the tree? I'm sleeping in the tree.
I'll allow you to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't sleep.
After Siwo makes it up, you're able to follow his path up. For shits and giggles, make an athletics check.
No.
He's a fucking robot.
Oh no! I'm a giant. I'm a giant robot. Oh, that's pretty good. 16.
I mean, easy enough. This is a pretty large tree. It's about 10 feet in diameter, and Siwo able to climb up with his claws and makes his way up pretty easily. You don't have that luxury of clawing in, but you're able to, with a little bit of your strength, you're able to kind of force your fingers into gripping the bark and making a few small dents into the outer bark of the tree and make your way climbing up.
I like it.
To a lower branch right underneath Siwo that's pretty thick and looks like it'll be able to support your weight.
This is nice, Siwo. Do you do this often?
When I can. It's not something I have to do. I'm perfectly comfortable sleeping in a bed or on the ground, but when there's a sturdy enough place, it's kind of reminds me of home. Because some of our villages are built sort of in the trees.
Huh.
So it makes me feel safe. I can see more. People can see me less.
Well, it sounds like a cool place to visit one day.
It's a long journey, but you'd be welcome. You would be an object of great curiosity, actually. It's a very insular culture. I was lucky to have my mind opened.
I might like that. We'll see about it one day. And I'll enter my sentry's rest, I guess.
Okay. So, anybody else taking watch, or are you guys all just kind of crashing for the night?
I'm going the hell to sleep. I'm tired.
I got you.
Okay. As you guys all find yourselves asleep, no fire again tonight, just kind of bedrolls laid out underneath the tree. Two of you guys kind of climbed up into the tree. Ian, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh! Yeah, I can't see. That's an 8. No, that's a 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Second roll over 10, everybody.
I'm so proud of you.
As the night takes you and everybody around you kind of drifts off to sleep, you find yourselves you find yourself kind of wandering in your thoughts more than you are paying attention to what you're seeing. Sentry's Rest is a little bit more unusual than before, but you find that you can't fully shut down your mind. Your thoughts are kind of running. Thoughts of the torn cloth, the torn banner, and your past experiences, your comrades, and some of your other experiences have kind of shaped who you are. Can I have everyone make a... Let's see. You do see off in the distance, maybe about 50 or so feet from where you guys started setting up camp, and really because of the height advantage that you gained from being in the tree, you do see a large group of really what looks like huge humanoids, but with very long arms. In this distance, you can't really make out any kind of physicality about them, other than that they're large, with broad shoulders and long arms, longer than a normal human's arm, and tall. And you see about 4 of them, about 50 or so feet away, kind of wandering from one patch of trees to another.
Have they noticed us?
You kind of focus in, and you can feel your eyes kind of focusing in on the grouping there, and you see one of them turns and looks kind of in your direction at the trees there. Another one looks at him, hears some grunting noises and some broken common phrases here. One of them says in a very rough voice, "Too small," and the other one says, cover, and you see them kind of bickering back and forth a little bit, and then one of them just kind of pushes the other one and continues walking away. He pushes them and actually turn towards you and looks at you.
Wait, so they're walking towards us or they're walking away?
One of them, the one that initially looked towards you guys, looks in your direction, saw the tree, and he's kind of, he got pushed a little bit closer to you guys, but he's still maybe about 45 feet away. He turns and he looks at you guys. Can I have you make a stealth check for me?
Yeah. And as I'm seeing them, I'm just gonna pull out the gun and just sort of rest it in my lap.
Okay, easy enough to do. Pull it out.
Nat 20, baby.
Natural 20.
Nat
So
20, baby. Michelle, confirm it.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's your total?
Bias.
Total would be 23.
23. Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to see you. You see the one kind of looking at the tree, and he looks kind of closely at the tree he looks at the tree above you, and you see him kind of grunt and huff, or you hear him kind of grunt and huff, and then he turns and walks and follows the other three that have kind of marched along, and he follows behind them a little bit. From your perspective, a little shoulders hunched a little bit forward, head kind of lowered a little bit, continues walking with the rest of the group.
All right. Well, I'll check and make sure. I'll keep the gun out, make sure it's fully loaded, and I'll just keep my eyes out for the rest of the night. But I won't wake anybody up yet.
Yep. And this is the pistol?
Yeah. Actually, it's the palm. Well, do I need to take the palm pistol out?
No, the palm pistol is almost always at the ready. The pistol
Okay.
is the one that's...
Right. Yeah. I got just for flavor's sake, everybody. I literally have a finger pistol. So do with that what you will.
I will not be pulling your finger anytime soon.
So I'll have the actual pistol out, and I'll just make sure everything's ready to go in case I need it, but I won't wake anybody up since it looks like they're leaving.
Yep, and continue through the night. And nothing else catches your attention. You hear some birds and some animals and the quiet around you, but for the most part, nothing else really wakes or causes any kind of disturbance to you in the middle of the night.
Hey, Abuser, can we take 30 seconds, Jack?
We chilling.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys find yourselves another nice long rest. This time, no rain in the morning greets you. It's a nice light morning. There's light fog on the ground, but you guys get a long rest.
Quiet night. Hey, Ian.
Yeah, it was. There were some figures, off in the woods last night, but they didn't seem to be moving in our direction. So I was ready, but they seemed to pass by without noticing us too much. They didn't pay much mind to us.
Dummies.
They went that way. I point in the direction they went.
Okay. And as you point over that way, you see there are some, from this distance, there are some fairly large tracks in the ground. Looks like they're stepping through a few pieces of mud here, a few patches of mud here and there. But
yeah, I'll describe them to the group to see if anybody knows anything about them.
Okay. Ian, Siwo, and Cham, make a history check for me.
History.
Don't mind if I do. 19.
Ooh, not a natural 20.
Okay.
11.
Ian, 11. All right. So Ian, you're not really sure what they are. You thinking back to your time. Siwo and Cham, you guys, after hearing the description, you have an idea in your mind, and as you make your way over to where the tracks are, you can see the large tracks in the ground, kind of circular with what looked like 4 claw marks above it. Between that and the description that was given, you're pretty certain that these were a pack of bugbears.
Bugmen?
Oh,
Bugbears.
Buckbear.
Bugbears.
Bugbear.
Bugbears.
Yikes, those are serious.
Yeah, those are spooky. Huh. Good thing they didn't come over here.
Yeah, it's a natural 20, man.
Man, good thing these things did not come over to us.
Wasn't expecting that now.
Well, it's a good thing you guys didn't set a fire either.
No
Yeah.
fire.
No fire.
That was
Never
lucky on your part.
Nice weather.
Yeah.
Dude, I kill these things.
But yeah, you guys are able to operate things in the morning. You've got 2 more days of travel at this point to get to Chesterfield.
Let's go.
Onwards to Chesterfield.
2 days of travel. As you guys make your way, you gather your things, make your way. Again, another normal day today is about the same weather as it was yesterday. A little bit warmer than usual, but nothing too difficult or too disheartening for travel. Along your path, you do see about 4 hours in at this point. We're looking at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You see ahead of you on the beaten path, there is a small person. You see this about 400 or 500 yards away at this point. You can see somebody is standing on the edge of the path there ahead of you. It doesn't seem like they've noticed you, but you see at this distance, you can see them kind of turning and looking around at the surrounding areas, checking up and down the path.
How far away are we from them?
You're about 500 yards away from them. It doesn't seem like that person's noticed you yet.
Look at that small man.
As you guys continue to get closer, there's a chance that person will know.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, same.
I don't feel like I'm in danger. I'm going to keep going forward.
Same.
Okay. As you continue along the path forward, at about 200 or 250 yards or so, this person turns in your direction. She notices you and she starts running towards you guys. And as she gets closer and closing the distance between you guys can all see. It looks like a very small female, and this person's covered in dirt, and she's got some leaves and stuff stuck to her, and really
human?
dirty looking. Make a perception check for me.
For smell?
No, smell.
All of us, or
Whoever just asked.
It was Solomon.
I got a nat 20 plus 2.
damn.
Not 20 plus 2. Okay, so
Holy.
that's 22 total.
Is that bitch a human or not?
This is not a human. The person that's approaching you guys, this is a dwarf.
Ah.
Female dwarf.
Female dwarf.
All right, I'm going to greet her in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Damn.
And as she runs up to you guys, and you can see she's closing the distance very quickly. You can see now as she's getting closer and closer, there are her face is covered in mud mostly, and there are what looks like tear marks or tear stains kind of carving their way slowly through the mud. And she seems haggard and very frustrated and very scared. You greet her in Dwarvish, you said?
Yeah, I'm going to say, hello, yeah, what's up? Well met. You look like you're running from something.
Yo, was good.
Yeah, and as she runs up to you guys, you hear her in a very kind of a deepish voice for such a small female dwarf, but she says, I need help, can you please come help me? My brother, he's stuck under a house. It got crushed in by a tree. I need your help, please, quickly, come quickly.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, we'll follow.
If everyone trusts her, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I'll watch.
Can I? No, I want to do that. Sorry.
Okay. So you guys, she turns around and she grabs. Who would be in the front of this group?
I think Jesse.
I'm leading, but I don't want to. I'm not necessarily
And greeted her.
wanting to help her.
Big elephant boy.
She would, with the greeting and everything, she would reach out to Siwo and kind of grab the part of your cloak and kind of pull you forward, and kind of run you guys back to where she was standing. And she ran about 100 yards or so towards you guys. So she's kind of pulling you along, and she's pulling you as quickly as she can.
So I thought a bird just shit on you.
It was a leaf.
And she pulls you along back towards where she was kind of standing in the road, and she leads you through a bramble of trees just to the left side of the path. And about maybe 30, 40 feet from the trees, you see now a large house with a very, very large tree that has fallen over and crushed a good portion of the side of the house. And you see just to the left of the house, you see a small well. It's about 15 feet wide and about 4 feet tall. It's a pretty large well. It looks like this is what they were getting their water from for this house. And there's a small covering above it with a bucket hanging from a rope. And you see the whole front door of the house is shattered, and there's wood and splinters just kind of covering the whole front entrance of the house. So go ahead.
Oof.
Ooh. Can we see the brother?
Yeah.
No, you currently can't see the brother. She says, quickly, he's inside. I need your help. Come on.
Oh, iffy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand outside and say, "What's in it for us?"
Is she giving me any weird vibes?
Yeah. Can we vibe check?
Yeah, make an insight check, both of you.
Vibe.
My insight is bad.
Mine's good.
I'm rolling an insight check.
My insight check is 13.
13?
Oh, I have an insight.
Mine is 15. I just rolled well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, did I just nat 20? Is a B a nat 20?
A
Yeah.
bee? What?
Yep, that's a nat 20 on the vibe check.
Vibe check.
Okay.
But it's 24 total.
24 total. What else? Who else got
15.
13.
13?
I got 6.
It's because you believe the best of everyone at all times.
Apparently, even when I roll dice.
Michelle's ready to go. Adara's ready to go. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going Ed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So,
Wait. So what are the results of
the vibe check?
Oh, sorry. Right. I didn't tell you guys. Yeah, she seems pretty genuine. For the most part, she seems pretty genuine. She does have some tears running down her face, and as you can clearly see, the house has been crushed by a very large tree.
What do we?
I'm going Ed.
Dwarf girl. What I know. So part of my backstory is like I was in that dwarf town or that dwarf area for a long time. Would I know Dwarven? I don't know if I've done.
You would know some Dwarven. You wouldn't be proficient, or you wouldn't be fluent. But
And my broken Dwarvish. I say, "Yo quiero dinero."
I'm going in the house.
Yeah, it's too late.
First.
I'm inside with Ian.
Okay, well, I'm standing outside, not going near the house.
Okay.
I'm in the house.
Got it. So at this point, she would pull you not to the front of the house, but over to the side, and there is a window that has been kind of broken, and you see her kind of pulling you guys in that direction. And she crawls into the house, and there's very little light inside the house. You guys
chill.
are following inside.
Yes. Vibe check checked out.
What's the order? Who's following her?
I mean, I guess
Here.
I'm first.
She's kind of pulling you, Siwo, but at this point she's kind of let go and kind of just leading you guys as a pack. What's the order here? Who's going in right after her?
Now I'm nervous because that means it
I feel like I was ready to go into the house without even an insight check. So I'll be second.
I'll go in behind him then.
Okay, so Ian, Adara,
And then Knox earlier.
Oh, I'm in front there too.
Yeah.
Okay,
He was.
so
Everybody.
Ian, and then Siwo, and then Adara.
I think Sio would probably be first, right? 'Cause she was pulling on him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Siwo first, Ian, Adara, and then Knox.
Kuk, you coming?
Outside. Y'all don't need me.
Fair.
Holla if you need the boy.
Yeah.
So Kuk and Cham are waiting outside. So you see her crawl through this window, and she kind of waves you as soon as she gets inside. She kind of waves you and she's like, "Come on, quickly, quickly!" And as you guys kind of make your way in, it is dark in this house. The only light that seems to be coming in is from the window. As
So
you
I
make
can
your
see
way inside. Yep. I need everybody to roll a dex saving throw. Everybody that went inside to roll a dex saving throw.
Ooh, man.
Siwo, Ian, Adara, Knox.
Y'all know this.
Where am I saving?
21.
Where am I saving throws?
Top left.
Oh, I see.
Where it says save.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die again!
What'd you get?
7.
Okay.
I have +5 in dex throw, and I rolled fucking 2.
Michelle rolled a nat 1. And I rolled a nice hot
2.
I think it's an 8.
Dex saving throw?
8, baby.
Okay. So
Yeah.
at this point,
Because I have cat-like reflex.
Kuk, how do you think that tree fell?
as the four of you kind of make your way inside, and Cham and Kuk are waiting outside, I need everybody to roll initiative. As you guys make your way inside, you see the little girl reach down and she pulls a small lever. And Siwo, you see this being the first one in. She pulls a small lever as your three friends fall.
Wait,
Oh,
did she pass the vibe check? Yeah.
She rolled a nat
So much for
20
the vibe check.
Check!
She rolled a nat 20 for the insight. The only one that knows anything is Cham, and he didn't say shit.
Damn, what the hell?
You guys ran off. I tried to talk to her.
You didn't say anything.
No, you tried to demand
Yeah,
money
you
from
demanded
him.
money.
Yo, Dean Gare.
No, I didn't know a lot.
Fair.
The vibe.
Anyway, I rolled a 5 for initiative, so fat lot of good that did me.
Oh wait, we're rolling initiative?
Yes, go ahead and roll initiative for me as well.
Yo, Kuk, how do you think that tree fell?
Yo, I don't know, but I didn't hear it, so are you sure the tree fell?
Up at the top. So you got rolling your big guy. Got it.
Everything's falling.
I'm gonna go inside.
Oh, I
Just
guess
going
I'm
inside. Why would you?
Oh no, yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I just feel like stretching out.
Too nice for my own good.
Just
Do you want someone behind you? You can rush her up.
unmute yourself.
That. Oh. Man.
Woo!
I don't think a Beezer would hit us with a bait and switch this early.
Y'all
I feel
went
there.
for it, man.
I got
Y'all
bait.
just went for it.
Dude, she's crying. Good act.
Initiative order. Jackson, Michelle, what do you guys get?
Both of us.
What?
13, both of us.
13. Okay.
I guess it's me first. I rolled a 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Higher than 15?
No. I rolled a 5.
Our trunk boy and I rolling.
Yes, you guys are rolling it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I need to roll initiative.
I mean, I guess I'd yell. It like as soon as I could, I'd yell when she pulls the thing.
Like that? That's how you go?
Cham Pa got a 16.
Cut got 9.
Cham with a 16. Who got the 15? It was Knox.
Knox.
Solomon, what did you get?
5.
5. Okay, so it's Ian and Adara. 13. Kuk, you got a, what was it again?
Big old 9.
9. Okay, 11. And then in the rear is going to be Siwa.
Too bad tooth fucking.
Roll some initiatives here.
I'm about to bop somebody.
What's your gun sound like, Jackson?
Bop.
Bop, bop.
Remember the first campaign that we played where I just kept kicking the goblin down the stairs?
Yeah.
Jacquie, in our first campaign, I played a giant barbarian, and there was like a staircase, and a bunch of goblins kept trying to come up these stairs, and I just kept kicking them down the stairs.
How else do you deal with goblins coming up the stairs? Yeah, I get it.
I had a giant axe, and I just kept kicking them down the stairs.
Okay,
And I shot the goblin mage out of an archery hole.
Incredible.
We have Adara and Siwa. You'd have been here. Ian.
Oh, I'm close.
You guys are all kind of clustered in here. Kuk and Cham, you guys would be right about here.
I should click on the map so I can see.
Yes.
Oh, true. That's a good idea.
Fallen into the pit. And then Siwa is going to be like right about here.
Okay.
So all behind you, you do see it's mostly open, but all of this area back here is all covered in broken pieces of wood, but it's all pretty cleared out. It's all considered rough terrain in this area. It seems like the display out here is just kind of a big wall. Inside is
That's upsetting.
okay.
And what are the black stars do?
I'm sorry?
What are the black stars?
These are, and as you take a look around now, after you've seen your friends fall, you see 4 other thugs in the corner in the shadows, holding maces. Two of them are holding maces. 2 of them are holding a heavy crossbow.
I like that.
And,
You say 2 of them are holding hand crossbows?
heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow.
And then you see this guy over here kind of laying on the floor looking at you. He has what looks like a scimitar and some daggers on his side, but he is currently laying down with some pieces of wood and stuff piled.
Interesting.
Oof.
Okay. So top of the initiative is actually going to be the little girl. She is going to try and push you into the hole.
No, fuck off.
Getting in the hole.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Okay, that's going to be acrobatics for sure. And it's going to be a non-natural 20.
Oh, okay. So she goes up to you and you see now she has a quarterstaff, kind of just on the inside. She picks it up and she tries to push you in. She comes around this way and tries to push you into the hole. And you're able to kind of like hold your ground steady, your claws and your feet kind of extending out and kind of gripping the ground beneath you.
Push these nuts.
But she's right in your face now. At this point, it's going to be Cham's turn.
So I would hear like the commotion. Like I'm assuming there's.
You would have heard a bit of a scream from Siwa, and that's about it.
Kuk, what do you think we should do? You think they need our help?
I would think so. I didn't get a good vibe check on the lady, but she ran away too quick for me to actually vibe check her.
Those vibes seem a little off now that I think about it.
Her vibe's very off.
Alright, 1. So each square is 5 feet, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, each square is 5.
I guess I can walk up to the window and look inside.
To the window.
So as you get to here, you can see at this point there are two others crouching and hiding.
Bruh.
Can they see me?
They do see you now.
And do I have a clear line of sight on them?
Yeah, so you can see this one kind of crouching and peeking over, and this one you have a clear line of sight.
And how far are they from me?
25 feet, 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast
I would say
sleep.
this one has half cover from you.
Okay. But I'm just gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
And so it's like within 90 feet, I cast like a 20. It's like a 20-foot aura at a point within 90 feet of me.
Okay. At what level are you casting sleep?
2.
Second level. Okay.
Damn, brother.
I believe that's 78.
Is
Sleep's the first level
see.
spell.
At higher levels, roll an additional 2d8. So it's, where does it say? The number of d8 I roll.
Yes, it's 78.
78. Okay. Roll 7d8. 25. Wow, that sucked ass.
You see the spell taking effect on this area right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you see both of them kind of look a little bit groggy, and it seems like the spell's kind of taken effect, but neither of them kind of fall asleep. They both kind of like shake their heads a little, and they kind of look at you now, pulling up. One of them pulls up a heavy crossbow, the other one pulls up the mace that he had.
Wonderful.
The spell took effect.
Bonus action. I'm going to do nothing. I pass. I'm done. Cuck, help.
Okay.
Boy, mate, ain't my turn.
Alright. So, Nox, what's your dex bonus?
It is 3.
Okay. So you go next, and then the thugs.
All right, so I've fallen down this pit. What am I looking at?
So right now you're in a pit that's about 7 feet deep and about
Okay.
6 feet wide. You are crammed in there with Adara and Ian, but you could make it out of the pit if you climbed up.
Okay, I'd like to then climb up.
Okay. Make an athletics check for me.
Oh boy.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, well, now that you give me the option, forget that one. Oh. 10?
10? Yeah, easy enough. You make your way. It's not a very deep hole, so 10 is all you need. You make your way up, and you're standing. Where would you want to go? That roll. What side would you want to get out?
I will go. Is that red line a window or a door?
This is the window that you guys crawled in through. This is the
Okay. All right. So
between you can come on the other side next to Silo, or you can kind of step out over here somewhere.
I'll climb out next to Siwo.
You're gonna be right about there.
Okay.
So you climbed out. You're now in melee with the little girl. She's right here. And then as you look around, you see these two thugs kind of crouched down in the corner, and you see this guy here with some wood piled up on top, looking directly at you.
Okay.
Have your action and your bonus action.
All right. What is the girl doing again? I'm sorry.
She was trying to push Siwo into the hole.
All right. So we're gonna slice her up, please. I'll take my dagger and just right across her neck.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. Dagger.
Attack dagger. 17.
Yeah, that hits. Roll
Okay.
damage.
The damage is going to be 5.
5 points of damage. All right. So you take out your dagger and you jam it into her, and you see it hit her side. She winces with pain for a little bit. She's still holding the quarterstaff in her hand, still like right up against Siwa, but she kind of ends there with it jabbed in her side. Bonus action.
Bonus action. Actually, can I just take the quarterstaff from her and then like turn to face the other two thugs that are to my left?
That would be an action. you have to
Okay.
wrestle it from her.
Oh, because she's not down.
You can dash as a bonus action. You can also disengage. Still have a bit of movement left. You have about 15 feet of movement.
Okay. Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to see where my bonus actions are.
If you go to, I think it's in actions. If you go to actions, there's like a tab for bonus actions.
Action. Oh, thank you. Oh, it doesn't like list. Wait, 2 open fighting. You can take a bonus action if you're trying to. Okay, gotcha. I will disengage then.
Okay, got it. So you still have 15 feet of movement if you want to move anywhere inside of this area. The movement here is going to cost you an additional 5 feet. So you could move to about there, or you could move to the other side of the hill, or move out of her combat range. With the disengage, it means that she doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Can I move towards the red man under the wood?
The red man.
So you get to just about next to him.
The red man.
Okay.
So that's your turn. So now the thugs are going to go. This one is going to come up and try and push you into the hole as well, Siwo. You need to make another athletics or acrobatics check for me. Oh, fuck.
Did you hear him, Solomon?
Yeah, Solomon, you're up.
No, I didn't hear it. I thought there was something else with Nox.
Someone else is trying to shove you in the hole.
Yeah, try make an athletics or acrobatics check for me.
Well, I already did.
Yeah, someone else is trying.
Oh, someone else is fucking trying. Jesus Christ.
Puts the lotion on its skin or gets the hose again.
16.
Yeah, this one comes up next to the little girl and tries to push you in as well, and your claws dig in a little bit further into the wood, keeping you right in place.
Stop fucking with the jaguar.
This one is going to go ahead and move this way. He's going to see you guys down there. He's going to take his mace and swing at you, Adara. And that's... It's going to be a non-natural 20 to hit.
Oof.
So because it's over your armor class,
It hit.
So you're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
So you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't know.
So you're gonna take damage. You're gonna put in 4 on the fly.
Okay.
And then he's going to kind of shift very precariously. Yep. Just very. He is going to move out of combat range, Adara, so if you want to take an attack of opportunity on him, you have a melee attack you can do.
So you can attack him.
Okay.
D20. Add long swords. So 4.
21.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
So now you roll D8. This guy.
Sorry, I'm learning.
And then you add 2 to it.
3.
Hey, that every little bit helps. That's 3 points of damage.
Real quick, Abizer, could you try moving your mic closer to you?
No, one second.
What happens because I
You just so if you get to 0, then you're unconscious.
Can I go or am I going?
You're unconscious.
Okay, is this better?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that is much better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. Put it up higher so I'm like talking at it.
Perfect.
Okay. Cool. So, that same guy kind of made his way across, and he's going to take a swing at you, Ian, with his mace. That's a 11 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, so he swings down with his mace, and you just duck out of the way, and he hits the side of the. He hits the side of the hole. Actually, You see him hit the side of the. He misses your head and he hits the side of the wood or the floor that he's standing on. A bit of the wood the bit of the dirt kind of crumbles down underneath his feet, and the wood starts to creak a little bit and splinter just a little bit, but still kind of holding up there. This one is going to swing over this way. He's going to take 2 attacks on you, Ian. That's a 8 to hit.
Nope.
And that's a 15 to hit.
Ties go to the hitter, right?
Yes.
So he hits then.
Okay. So he hits you with a mace for 5 damage. So he does swing down at you, and he catches a bit of your shoulder and just kind of bumps your shoulder down a little bit, but swings down with the mace. This one is going to run up to you, Nox.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go ahead and take 2 mace attacks on you.
Okay.
That's an 11 to hit.
No.
That's a 13 to hit.
Nope.
He swings wide, 2 mace strikes. Those both miss.
Cool.
Alright, now these guys. 30. Actually, this one's gonna come over here. He's gonna take, no, they're gonna stay here, actually. These 2 are gonna shoot with their crossbows. 1 bolt at each of you guys. Cham, that's a natural 20 against you, Cham.
I take it like a champ.
So that's 14 points of piercing damage.
14.
Yep. And then Kuk against you, that's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah, and that second bolt just goes wide. And then you see them both drop the crossbows and pull out their maces, preparing for you guys to kind of rush up on them. That's their turn. Ian and Adara's next.
Go first.
The guy that's hitting me, can I just pull out the gat and shoot him in the face?
Yes, you can. Good
Wait,
roll.
how close is he to me?
He's within melee distance, but because of your feet, you
feet.
do not get disadvantage.
Forgot about that.
Yep.
Pull up my
Point blank.
Give him the gat.
Roll to attack. This is with the pistol?
Yeah. That's a non-natural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
No, I'm a D10. D10. That's an 11.
11 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And you see the gun at this point. He pulls it out. You shoot him, and it hits him right in the chest. And you see about an inch big hole, almost going straight through his shoulder, his upper shoulder. You can see almost through him.
Damn, that boy Swiss cheese.
But he's alive.
Movement and bonus action. You're still in the hole right now, by the way.
Is it bonus action to climb out of the hole or not?
It's part of your movement. So because it's not a terribly difficult move or terribly difficult to get out of the hole, it's just if you make the check, it's just part of your movement.
Yeah, I'm 6'5". I can put my arms on the hole.
So go ahead and make an athletics check. Because of your height, I'll give you advantage. You are you're sticking a little bit out of you can reach the top of it.
And if I move out of the hole, I'm gonna get an attack of opportunity, right?
So you can move up, and next to this guy, this one will take an attack of opportunity on you because right now they're both in melee.
What happens if I went out behind Adara?
They'll both get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So make athletics or acrobatics check.
I think probably acrobatics. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll do a strength. And that one, baby.
That one. What's the total?
4.
4. So It's a 5 DC.
In the hole.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not
I'm in the
kidding.
hole.
Really easy to get out of this hole with your natural one. So,
So
as you try and climb up, you grab the top, you grab the wood, and pulling yourself up, your weight just splinters the wood under your hands, and you slide back down.
Feels
you
good.
still have 15 feet of movement. You can try again.
Can I do it again?
Try again, but this will be all of your movement. They do get 2 attacks of opportunity on you since you moved over to the other side of the hole.
Good.
So that's a 21 and a 13.
The 21 hits.
Okay. And that's
Some real life bird.
Sorry.
3 points of damage.
3?
3 points of bludgeoning damage because I rolled a fucking 1.
Thanks.
Thanks,
I
Dad.
will. I will once again attempt to climb out of the hole.
Okay, it's going to be a little bit harder this time. You've kind of pulled some of the dirt down as you fell.
I am once again asking.
I'm gonna fight this hole.
Get out of this hole.
I'm the goofy meme right now.
Rocket jump out of the hole. Just shoot your gun at the ground and jump.
That's a 16, baby.
16. Okay, this time you grab a little bit more of the wood with a heavier hand and pull yourself up, and you find a good foothold, and you're able to get out, and you're right here on the edge of the hole.
Yes.
Okay. So that's movement action. You still have a bonus action.
I will pass my turn.
Okay. Adara, that's you.
Hi. I guess I'll try to get out of the hole also, please.
Okay. Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Athletics is 4.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, easy enough. You just crawl right out of the hole. You pull yourself up with your large form. You still have about half your movement.
This guy is a bad guy there. Next.
Do I have enough room to go over to Knox?
Just for ease of display. Switch into the little yellow people. But it's the same thing.
So there's a lot of your movement to get out of the hole, so you won't.
Oh, okay.
So you can go up to Siwo.
So you're right about here.
Okay, I'll go. Oh, there's someone fighting Siwo.
Yeah, there's 2 people on Siwo.
Oh, okay, I'll go over to him.
So you move up right here, and then what did you want to do?
Oh.
Probably just hit him with the sword.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to hit them with my long sword.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll with your long
sword. And you'll add your +4 to hit.
So 21.
Oh yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'll roll your d8.
Now is that one-handed or two-handed with the long sword?
It's one-handed because she has a shield.
Shield out. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a 6 plus 2.
8 damage.
Okay, 8 damage. All right. So you swing out with your longsword, and you slash into the guy right next to the little girl, and you see some blood starting to pour out from the wound of the sword. You still have a bonus action.
You're being attacked.
About 10 more feet of movement.
1 second. Should I do that?
Yeah, but if you get hit, it'll go away. So.
Oh, I thought I was going to do it to someone else. I'll just pass for now.
Sort of concentration.
All right. So, Kuk, you're up. These 2 guys just shot heavy crossbow bolts at you. This one missed you completely. But now he has dropped the heavy crossbow. He's holding a mace, and he's looking at you guys with ill intentions. And you're right about here.
Alright, your boy is going to... what am I going to do? I am going to cast Ice Knife on the dude on the right.
Ice Connect.
This one?
Yeah, no, the other one.
This one? What's the Ice Knife?
60 feet.
60 feet? Okay, yeah, you're definitely within range.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll plus your spell attack modifier.
Where the fuck's the roll? +5. That is an 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
And that is a 6 damage. Some weak damage. And then the shard explodes, and the target creature within 5 feet must succeed in Dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Okay, you said Dex saving throw?
Yep,
Let's
and it's
see.
13.
That's so disappointing. He rolled a 12 with a +0. So that's
Alright, so that is 2d6, and that is 6 additional damage.
Okay, so what was the total damage on it?
12.
12 damage? Okay.
Yep.
You see this blade, and Cham, you're the one that sees this, but you see this blade of ice just kind of whiz by you on the left side of you, and it hits this guy that just shot you with a crossbow.
Good.
And then you see it hit him kind of in the chest and then explode in a flurry of ice and snow. And you see the wound is kind of frozen almost a little bit, but he's still standing there, just this gash in his chest. Did some decent damage on him.
Is he looking rough?
Movement?
Is he looking rough?
No, he's not.
You don't know, you're in the hole.
Alright, so he's, that's your action. You have movement and bonus action still.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up 10 feet and just kind of get a little bit closer to Cham.
Okay. Alright.
I don't think I have shit for bonus action.
I think you can wild shape as bonus action.
I can, but I ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Cham, you're not hurt, are you?
I got hit for 14.
Yeah, he got nat 20.
So are you hurting or nah?
There's a crossbow crossbow bolt in my shoulder.
If you could give me an idea of how you're hurt by giving me one number out of a number of your choosing.
I am standing strong.
Okay, in that case, I have no bonus action to give.
Okay. Alright, Siwo, that's you.
Dead last!
Wait, actually, I take that back. I'm gonna give him the warm blows I owe him.
Okay.
But do it in game. I don't gotta do it in real life.
You're a little
Classic
far. I mean,
6 seconds.
yeah,
That's
No,
okay. He's got
you're
an
a little
elephant
far,
in his
you're
perfect
about
distance.
15 feet away from him. Right?
Yeah, he's got that elephant dong. It's perfect distance.
Yeah.
Range blows.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Thought the trunk was long.
You're gonna have to take longer than 6 seconds, though.
Alright, Siwo, you're up.
All right, I am going to
Fall into the pit of your own accord.
So let me see. The two guys in front of me, the girl and the thing, they're both in melee range, right?
Yes, they're both in melee range with you.
But the two people sort of behind me on the edge of the pit are not.
They are not. No, they're about 10 feet away from
All right, I'm gonna point my lightning launcher and shoot the guy closest to me.
you. Okay, this one?
Yes,
That's not with a melee? Okay.
correct.
Yep. Go ahead and roll an attack.
And that's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And it does poopy 5 damage.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. It's better than nothing.
It is better than nothing. So that's my attack. And
Okay.
let me see. Now to switch weapons, does that like take an action? Is that a bonus action?
To pull out a weapon is considered part of an action. So if you wanted to pull out like a sword or a javelin or something like that, it's considered part of an action, part of the attack action. You can pull out a weapon. If you already have a weapon out, to stow a weapon takes an action. Like to stow a weapon and pull out another one will take a full action. You can drop the weapon and pull out another weapon as part of an action, and that's free. But whatever you're holding is just going to be on the floor.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, Let me see. It's just a hand crit, which means it's one-handed. Oh yeah, so I've got a dagger in my. Okay, so then with my offhand, I'm gonna make a stabby stab on the little bitch in front of me.
Okay. You say
'Cause
you
I'm holding-
pulled out.
No, I already had it because I've got a hand crossbow in one hand and a dagger in the other.
Okay. And you did the lightning thing. That was your armor's attack.
Yeah, but it counts as a simple ranged, and it's on the same hand as my hand crossbow.
Okay, got it. All right. So the two weapon fighting is with melee attacks. So if you do a melee attack and you have another weapon in your other hand, you can do a second-handed weapon.
This.
That's how.
Oh, whoa! When you take it with a light melee, okay.
When you take
Yeah.
a melee attack with a light weapon, so a one-handed weapon. If you do a melee attack, if you have two daggers out, you can do a stab with two daggers.
Right, but I don't want to use my action to drop the crossbow. So yeah, never mind. Forget about the. I didn't see the light melee weapon had to be in the main hand. So
you have, bonus action and movement still.
yeah. Well, if I move, everyone's getting an attack of opportunity, and I don't really have any bonus actions that I can do. So that's it.
Okay. So after you, the captain is gonna. So this guy right here is gonna go ahead and use half his movement to stand up, and all the wood just kind of falls off of him. And he's gonna go ahead and take 3 attacks on you, Knox, because you ran up to him.
Wait, he's in the corner covered in wood and he's a bad guy?
Yes.
Fuck that, man. I tried to do one good thing in my life.
I was totally, Jackie, I was totally with you. I was like, this guy's clearly.
Oh, I assumed that he was the decoy.
Fuck this.
See, a 19 to hit.
Yes.
Natural 1 to hit.
No.
Stab himself.
Oh my god. I got a 19, a 1, and a 2.
So only the 19 hits.
Only the 19 hits. So he's going to take his scimitar and he's going to slash out with you.
Fucking great.
6 points of damage.
I'll literally kill him right now. Okay, 6, got it.
Yeah, and he's got, you see now, he's pulled out a scimitar and he's got a dagger in the other hand.
Oh, great.
Seems like he was holding both at the ready when he was just lying there. He popped up and he's slash at you.
Okay.
So that's his turn. So we're gonna go back to the top of the initiative order. The little dwarf girl's turn. She is going to shift around this way, and Adara, that gives you an attack of opportunity on her.
Yes, please.
Says yes, please.
Okay. So it's a roll a d20 plus your attack bonus with the longsword.
Uh-oh.
So you plus 4, so.
12.
12 is her armor class, so yeah, that hits.
So roll your d.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
4.
4 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So you see, as she moves just out of your combat range, you're able to kind of reach out with the longsword and kind of give her a quick slash on the leg, and you see she's limping. She looks really hurt. She is going to, from right here, she's going to cast Burning Hands. I need Siwo and Ian to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh!
Kill us in the first real encounter.
Oh dear, I only got a 7.
It's a big spell.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That hurts. I rolled a 14.
Okay, 14 saves. 7 does not save. So, Siwo, you'll take 13 points of fire damage.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
And Ian, you're going to take half that, so 6 points of fire.
Whoo!
Christ.
Yeah. And then she is going to turn around and run the fuck away. So she's gonna be
Soon.
Do I not get an attack of opportunity on her?
You do.
All right.
You have your hand crossbow out, and you've got your dagger out.
Yeah, it's gonna be the hand crossbow.
Okay. And roll a disadvantage because you're within melee.
Oh. Wait, but isn't she like running away from me?
Yeah, but you. So with an attack of opportunity, you do it as she's starting to leave.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you're shooting her, it's going to be disadvantage, or if you want to just melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her the shank. Yeah, in that case.
And roll a dagger.
All right, it's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Dagger is, I believe, a D4.
Yeah, it's I did 4 damage.
Okay. Yeah, and with that, you see as she tries to run away, you're able to just kind of leap out, lunge outwards, and you just sink the knife right between the back of her shoulder blades, and her body just kind of goes limp, and she falls just right about there.
Oh shit! She's just dead.
She was really rough.
Yeah, that's what you get for fucking honeypotting us into this town.
Was she a child or she was just a little?
She's a dwarf.
She was a dwarf.
She's not a child.
No. Alright, so Cham, it's your turn now.
Alright, I'm gonna cast blindness on the person next to the well that didn't just get ice knifed.
This one? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a saving throw, correct?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
What's your DC?
Shit, how do I figure that out?
It should say on your spell page at the top.
13.
13.
Isn't that everybody's?
I rolled an 11 plus 1.
Aha!
So 12. So he is blinded.
Yep.
Okay, and is that a concentration spell, or is that just that's just for a minute?
Yeah, it just lasts for a minute.
It's pocket sand.
Is there a save on that at the end of the round, or he's just?
Yeah, they can roll a save each turn.
Got it. Okay. So
Yeah,
this
but with how
guy
many
is,
people like doing stuff, I feel like by the time we got to their next turn, right, it would be over. Or is this all?
So he's
person?
blinded currently.
Yeah.
So you still have your movement and bonus action.
Bonus action. I will use a bardic. I'll give Kuk the bardic inspiration.
Shit.
Okay.
The ghostly trumpet.
Yeah, so a ghostly trumpet appears next to you.
So you have a D6, Aaron. You can use that on an attack roll or a saving.
Yeah. And you also have it's called a motive potential, that little trumpet thing. So if you do an ability check, you can roll twice, choose which one. If you attack the target, if you use it on an attack roll, they have to make a Constitution saving throw, or they take damage based on what you rolled on that dice. Or if you have to make a saving throw for some reason, you roll the bardic inspiration dice, you gain HP equal to the number on the dice plus 3.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So Cham, you still have movement. Do you want to move anywhere, or do you want to stay there?
I'm gonna back up and go like around the corner of the house.
10. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, right there. Like I want to be able to look around the corner, but have most of my body around the corner.
Yeah. All right. Easy enough to do. So that takes us to Nox.
Yes. So this red faking ass motherfucker. Wait, is the yellow one next to him dead? I don't remember if I killed him.
No. They're both still alive, and they're both in motion.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna double wield my daggers, and I don't know. Well, how close am I, and how close are they? What is our like?
They're 5 feet from you. Like they're right next to each other, and they're 5 feet away from you.
I don't know if this counts, so you're gonna have to tell me if I'm allowed to do this. I want to double wield my daggers, and I'd like to plunge one dagger into the heart of this red guy, and as my bonus action, plunge the other one into the yellow guy.
Yeah, that's 2-weapon fighting. So yeah, so you can make 2 attack rolls.
Okay. And the first one attack. Sorry. All right. The first one is a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Well, that sucks.
You take your dagger and you try and stab it in the guy that just stood up holding the scimitar and the dagger, and you see him actually with the dagger in his offhand. He kind of parries your blade out of the way.
Okay. And the other one is. Oh no. Huh? Oh, the other one's an 8, so this was just an automatic failure.
Yeah, and that one misses too. You swung out with the offhand, and the guy kind of sidesteps it just a little bit.
Okay. Well,
so you have a bonus action and movement still.
Oh, the second one wasn't my bonus action?
Oh, sorry, that was a bonus action. You're
Okay.
right, you have your movement.
All right. Well, my movement then is gonna be to fucking run. Can I dash to this corner, the bottom left corner?
Okay, right here.
How that would make that person 10 away?
This guy would be about 15 feet away.
Okay, and then the one to the right of that, over by the pit, would be like
about 10 feet away. Yeah.
Okay, I lied. Instead, my movement is gonna go up to the top, like right-ish corner, where the tree.
So like over
Yeah.
here.
Yep. Yeah.
So you get to about right here-ish. There is some debris and stuff on this side of the house.
Okay.
You see some tree branches and wood and stuff. It seems like they cleared out some of it, but not all of it. They're both going to take. Actually, just the one guy is going to take an attack of opportunity. That's a 8 plus 2, 10.
No.
Hit. Yeah. And the guy that parried your blade, he actually, with the parry, isn't able to take an attack of opportunity against you. You just barely duck out of the way of that guy's swinging his mace at you.
Okay.
But that's your turn. Now the thugs are going to go. So this one, not very smart. He's across the front. No, he's not. He's going to fall. He's going to trip and fall into the hole.
Loser.
He didn't want to go all the way around. He tripped and fell in the hole. And he's prone on the floor. On the hole. Because he rolled a 1 on his save to make sure he's still standing, and he can't do anything else this turn. This one's going to come up next to Siwo, and he's going to go ahead and use his mace against you. It's a 9 to hit.
No.
Okay. This one, Adara is going to turn towards you and take a strike with his mace. That's a 15 to hit.
How he's looking.
Is that right? It's 15. Oh, sorry, 16 to hit.
Solid 16 to hit.
No.
16 hits. Sorry,
It
you
does
cut
not
out
hit.
a bit. Does
No.
not hit. Okay.
No.
All right. And then this one is going to pull out the heavy crossbow, and he's going to turn and fire at you, Nox, since the mace has failed him. It's a 3 to hit.
No.
You see crossbow bolts right past you guys, right past you. These guys are going to go ahead 5, 10, 30. This one's going to run right up to you, Cham.
Yo, what the fuck is he doing?
He's gonna phase through the wall.
Yeah.
No, he ran around the corner.
Did he
These
unblind
are guys
himself?
outside. Oh, this one is blind. You're correct. Let's see.
Does he fall in the hole?
No, he doesn't know where you are. He's gonna try and reach around for his crossbow, which he finds, and he's gonna reload the crossbow. And he's just gonna stay there.
Good for him.
This one is gonna go ahead and attack you with his mace.
Poor choice.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And that's 6 damage. Fine, decent roll.
That's
6
nothing.
bludgeoning damage with the mace.
You don't want decent rolls for them, though.
All right, so that's the thug's turn. Ian, it's your go.
Lou, you want to chip?
He's calling him a thug. His name's Gilbert. He has a family.
Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah, Ian, it's your turn.
The guy that I shot last turn, I'm going to shoot. I think it's the one to the left of Siwo.
Yes, that is correct. Okay, go ahead and roll.
18.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
That is a 6.
Points.
No more Louis.
You see the blast echoes out in this slightly broken, slightly muddy and dirty and heavily coated area. What you guys hear, Kuk and Cham, you guys hear the blast echoing from the house of the gun shooting off. But yeah, that guy's looking pretty rough. We had on him was intense. This one was getting pretty close. This one hits him like in the stomach almost, and it doesn't go all the way through him, but he's definitely like it hits him, and the bullet goes in, and there's blood just spurting out from his stomach right now.
Cool.
And for my bonus action, I will expend my second wind.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll your D12
D10.
or D10. Sorry, you're right. D10.
And I will regain a nice hot 6 health.
Okay, nice. All right.
And then I'll end my turn.
You have movement still to move.
Solid. Or both of them.
Movement.
Movement. I'll move into the corner there, like in the back corner.
Okay, easy enough to do. All right.
Yeah, I would ask.
So, I forgot the thug at the bottom of the hole.
He's in the pit.
Yeah, I forgot about him. He didn't take a turn. We'll just say, yeah, he didn't make it out of the hole. He tried to climb up. He tried to climb up and like he dropped his crossbow down there, just taking the mace. And he tried to climb up, and he actually where you climbed up originally and the wood broke. He like tried to climb up, and he couldn't get a good grip on the wood and the dirt there to get out of the hole. So. Okay, so that's Ian's turn. Adara, you're up.
Can I ask Nox and Siwo how they're like looking or how they're feeling?
Yeah.
Before I do anything.
I'm at about 2/3 health right now.
Yeah, Siwo looks pretty roughed and banged up. You see parts of him are singed, and he does have a few like dents in his armor from people hitting him with the mace.
Well, the only damage I've taken has been from the burning hands, but
from the burning hands. Okay, yeah, you're just singed then. Yeah. Nox, how are you looking?
I'm doing okay. I took one hit. I don't remember what it was for. I think I took one like dagger slice, but I'm doing okay. Only a couple damage for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Okay.
Especially because I'm gonna kill that guy next round.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to see.
Just.
I guess I'll just hit that guy closest to me with my sword again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
16.
16 will hit.
Okay.
There you go.
7 damage.
7 points of damage. Okay. He is also looking really rough. The second sword slash kind of makes an X almost where you hit him the first time, and you can see the blood is starting to pour out a little bit more heavily, and he's breathing really hard now. But he's got his mace in his hand. He still looks determined, if not a bit scared at this point.
Okay.
You have movement and bonus action still.
Which one? Sorry.
Oh wait, no,
you're all good.
Better to do beforehand.
Maybe the compound tool to pull someone away from someone else.
Yeah.
Can I also do? Would you do this red guy?
Yeah.
Could I do my as a bonus action compelled duel against the red guy?
Yeah. He should definitely be in range.
It says 30 feet.
Yeah. What's the save on it?
Great question.
Let me see.
WIS 13? Is that?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw of 13.
Okay. He fails, and you see his head turn directly towards you, and it seems like he is now only intent on attacking you.
Okay.
Okay.
And then he, just so you know, creatures drawn to Adara compelled for the duration is a disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than Adara and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away. If it succeeds on the saving throw, this spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn.
Okay. Got it. All right.
Any other creature? Okay. Okay. It can be damaged. It can be turned off. And the spell will end if somebody else attacks that person.
Okay. Got it. All right. Excellent. So, any movement, Adara? Are you going to stay there?
I'm just gonna stay where I am.
Okay. That is Adara's turn. Tuck, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up to that bad boy on my dog Cham Pa, and I'm gonna slash him with my scimitar.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
And that is a 12 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeet.
Low AC.
Blech. That's a 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. He's also looking pretty rough at this point. I mean,
Is it a rune?
He had the ice knife hit him in the chest, and now like part of his shoulder is slashed up. His arm is bleeding pretty heavily at this point. Bonus action and movement.
Hey Cham Pa, how you looking? On a scale of 1 to how much your health is?
I'm holding up. I don't look too bad. I took still a crossbow bolt in my shoulder, and I took a mace swing across the forehead.
Yeah, and you can see the crossbow bolt is still in his shoulder right now.
Alright, in that case, I pass.
Okay.
He ain't gonna die anytime soon.
You're up.
Do I need to put this in the save?
Sibo, you're up.
All right. So first of all, the guy that I hit before with my lightning launcher, I'm gonna activate that damage towards him.
Okay.
So he's gonna take nice 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Well, I sort of forget which one that was. I think he's the guy that's on my left now.
Yeah.
He actually, you see him. The lightning kind of takes him again, and you see him like kind of jitter and jolt, and he like falls over, seizing, and his muscles kind of tensing, and then they all just go limp.
Hell yeah. What you get for trying to stab me? There's a dude conveniently behind me in the pit, is there not?
There is.
Just out of melee range. I love to see that.
He is in melee range with you, but he'll have a disadvantage on the attack.
I'm just trying to see if I have disadvantage on range.
No. You would not have disadvantage at this range.
Cool.
He's like stretching to reach at you, but he's about 6 feet away. He's lowered down, so you can, with your height and pointing down at him, it's not going to be.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with the lightning launcher also.
Okay, roll an attack.
Launch that lightning.
Oh, and that is a nat 20 plus 5.
Ooh, roll some damage.
All right. And that's all together. It's 8 damage.
Even with the nat 20.
Yeah, it was 2d6 plus 3, and yeah, it was a 4 and a 1. So
no, you double it.
So nat 20, you double the dice,
and
then add the modifier.
Oh well, then let me do it one more time.
So no, what did you roll? You rolled a 4 and a 1.
So it's 13.
Well, yeah, but it's
4 and a 1, so it's 5. Double to 10.
No, the damage is just 1d6 plus 3. This thing wanted to have me roll 2d6 for the crit. So no, I just re-rolled and I got a 4, so doubled is 8 plus 3 is 11.
Okay.
11.
Okay. So 11 damage to him then.
Yeah, and then I'm done.
Okay. You're not gonna move or anything? You stay right there?
No, because I don't want. Well, actually, there's only one person who would get an attack of opportunity on me now.
Yeah.
But I don't want any attacks of opportunity, so no.
Okay. All right. So at that turn, he turns over. The captain is going to.
Jackie, I need my charger.
It's right there somewhere. I brought it in.
Okay.
Check the right by the door or on the table.
25, 30 actually here.
Oh my god, he's
And he's going to take his action surge. He's going to use his action to keep going towards Adara, but that's going to be his whole turn.
Did you say action surge?
No, just he's going to use his action to dash. So he can get right up next to Adara. Scimitar and dagger now. So that goes back to top of the round. Cham, you're up.
All right. You're supposed to. What do I want to do? All right. I'm gonna cast sleep once more on this man in front of me.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough at this point.
Yeah, I want to cast sleep on him.
Okay, go ahead and cast sleep.
It's
It's
a
a
5d8.
5d8.
Right.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah. Is that gonna affect me then? Does that happen? Can I not like control it?
It's also gonna hit your boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can control it. It is you can make it work. You can target it basically
You
on
can
any.
choose within range who's affected. Okay. Yeah.
So,
All right.
what level are you casting this at?
1. 5d8. Not 75 d8s. 5.
5d8.
15. What the hell? I rolled 2 1s and a 2.
Yeah, he's asleep.
All right.
He is completely unconscious.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to tell Kuk, hey, leave this one alone. We can interrogate him after.
All right, mate. Gotcha.
Okay. Any movement?
I'll stand behind Kuk. The 7-foot Laxodon will stand behind the 4-foot dragon.
Yeah, have you guys noticed how we have the most unequal height distribution of any party ever? Because like me and Ian and Cham Pa and Adara are all like 6'6" plus, and then you've got Nox and Kuk who are like little bitty people. Ugh.
Hey, don't make fun of my height, man. I'll get you.
Did he put the mic in your throat?
Yes.
All right, Nox, you're up.
All right. I would like to take my short bow and fire at this yellow guy that fired at me last turn.
This guy over
Yep.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll to attack.
21.
That hits. Roll some damage.
Great. The damage is going to be 7.
Okay, so you see, you pull the short bow back, and he's being kind of illuminated on the side by the window, and the light pouring in through. You take the bow, you pull it back, arrow goes, and it hits him right in the eye, and you just see him like shudder for a moment. His weapons just kind of clatter out of his hand. He slumps backwards.
Dope.
Okay, so you still have your movement and bonus action.
Okay, my question. This little pink person by Adara, are they facing Adara?
Yes, they are facing.
All right, so for my movement, I would like to move like kind of southeast, so I'm the same distance away, but standing directly behind them.
Okay. So you can be right about there. You're right up against the wall there.
Great. And then for my bonus action, is there enough debris that I could like hide behind a dresser or something?
So right now you are currently very dim lit, and with your clothing and everything, you can.
I don't need it.
You can hide.
Okay.
It's just going to be a stealth check, and as a rogue, you do this bonus action. So go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Okay. 16.
Okay, got it. So with that, the thugs are gonna go ahead and attack. This one's gonna try and make a save. Fails again. He's still blind. He remembers where you guys were, and he's just going to take a shot in the dark, quite literally. Yeah, that's a 2 and a 5. That misses entirely. This guy's still asleep. Homeboy in the pit. Alright, he's gonna crawl his way out. He makes it up here, and then he's gonna go ahead and actually come up around this way behind Adara.
God.
Actually, no, he's gonna come right up next to you, Ian, because you're right here in the corner. He's gonna go ahead and use 2 attacks on you with his mace.
No, he's not.
That's a 13 and a 22.
No and yes.
Okay. That's fucking 5 points of bludgeoning damage. Rolling so shit tonight.
It sounds like a Beezer wants us to die.
No.
Yeah, come on now.
Not at all. What are you talking about? I would never. This one is actually going to turn towards you, Siwo, seeing the captain come up next to him. He's going to go ahead and take 2 swings against you. That's a 23 to hit and an 11 to hit.
You're muted.
So that's going to be
A yes and a no.
7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna be able to cure him. But I could do that.
Yeah, and that's all the thugs' turns. Ian, you're up.
I only have 1 concentration spell at a time.
Oh.
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah, you're up.
The guy in front of me is taking no damage, right?
He fell into the hole and took a little bit of damage, but not significant.
All right, he's getting the gap.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
That's a 12.
Well, that hits.
Yeah, it does.
See some damage.
That's 8.
8 points of damage. Oof. Alright. He takes that.
Okay.
Okay. Bonus action and movement.
I don't have a bonus action that I can use, and I'm not gonna move.
Okay, got it. Alright. So that leads us to Adara. It's your turn.
Do that on a big guy.
Okay. Is the big guy within melee range?
He's within melee range for you now.
A spell?
I don't know.
Shouldn't think combat.
I think it is. Sorry, I don't know how anything works.
I'm just trying to figure out, is Divine Smite a spell?
Divine Smite's a paladin ability. It uses a spell slot, but it's not a spell.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just when you attack with a melee weapon, you can choose after you roll to add smite.
That's a good idea.
And
You can heal 1 person
Okay.
afterward.
No,
smite your enemy.
it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll divine smite that person.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack.
So you're adding
4.
4, yeah.
14.
14 to the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is compelled duel. Do it again.
Let me see.
I think he's only disadvantaged against people who aren't me.
Okay.
Yes.
You're on mute.
With compelled duel, it's just they have to fight the person who cast it, or else they have a disadvantage.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so he's gonna go ahead and parry once again with his dagger. He sees a longsword coming in, and he's gonna use the dagger to kind of deflect the blow a little bit.
Okay.
But you don't use the spell slot because Divine Smite you can only use after you.
You don't hit. You don't. It doesn't use unless you hit it.
Yeah, because you choose to use Divine Smite after you roll your attack.
Gotcha.
Got it. Okay.
So you attack.
So you can attack and then choose to add the after you know if you hit or not.
Gotcha.
Okay. Can I do that?
Which one? Yeah, if you want to.
Can my bonus action be a hidden step?
It can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll do that.
Okay, so Siwo, you see Adara, and then all of a sudden you see the captain parry her attack, and then you don't see Adara anymore. So you still have movement left.
Can I go to the other side of him where he thinks I am?
Yeah, you can get around him. Did you want to stay within melee, or do you want to get away from him completely?
You'll stay with the melee.
I'll stay within melee range. Is that a bad idea?
Okay.
You're gonna keep fighting him.
Got it. All right. So that's your turn. Next up is going to be Kuk.
I'm gonna go ahead and heed Cham Pa's advice and not kill the sleeping guy. But I'm going to run up and slash with my scimitar on the blind guy.
Wow. Awful. Assaulting the disabled.
Go ahead and roll an attack with advantage.
First one is a 9. Second one is a 24.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
8. That's some low ass crit damage. Goddamn.
With the double dice.
Yeah, I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Okay. 8 damage. Wait, you rolled a 4 and a 2?
That's sick.
Yeah.
Scimitar?
Well, plus
Sorry.
2.
Oh, 4 plus. Okay, got it.
Yeah, 6, and then I have a plus 2 because
Wait, you rolled a 4.
it's 8 damage. 8 damage of you.
What did you roll on the dice? What did the dice roll?
I rolled a 4 and a 2 on the dice,
Okay, 2 on the
and
dice.
I have plus 2.
Well, if you rolled a 4, then it should be 10 damage.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doubling it, or are we
double
rolling
the dice
Double the dice rolls. Yeah, so you double the dice roll and then add your modifier.
Okay, then wait, what?
That's how we've always done it.
You rolled a 4.
Okay, well that's so we're not doing what's D&D Beyond is doing.
Correct. Not for that.
Okay, it's then 10.
10. All right, big slice. You still have a bonus action and move. You have about 5 feet of movement left.
Hey, Cham Pa, how you looking? You good? Yeah. Okay.
Good, brother.
I got nothing else to do here.
All right. So that
Job done.
Siwo.
Yes. All right. So the dude that I hit with the lightning launcher before, where is he now?
He is the guy next to Ian.
Okay. Well, he's taken his lumps. Let me.
Lump.
Okay, it's just the 2 damage this time of lightning. But I'm also going to shoot him with my hand crossbow.
Go ahead and roll.
Sorry? Yeah, so that is a nat 20.
Okay.
And the D6 coming in. You've got to be fucking kidding me. It's 6 damage.
That's enough. Ian, you see him right in front of you, and he, with the mace in his hand, he's about to swing down at you again, and you just see this greenish yellow, almost electric-looking bolt just kind of right through the middle of the chest. You feel a few drops of blood hit on your face, and then you see the bolt almost disappear, and you see a nice hole right through the hole. You can see Siwo holding the crossbow up.
I give him one of these.
The body just slumps over.
Through the body.
It's like through the hole.
Yeah. The Mortal Kombat fatality.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me see. I still have movement, and I believe... Is everyone else around me dead?
This guy's still alive. He's still right there trying to swing his mace at you.
All right, well, he can suck my dick. I'm just going to stand there.
Oh my god.
All right. Top of the round, Cham, you're up. Cham.
Sorry, I'm muted. Let's see, what do I want to do?
Currently, there's just the blind dude out here and this guy that's sleeping.
You have disabled all of your opponents.
I'm gonna walk towards the window. So 1, 2, to the window.
20, 25. Now you can see inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around, and so how many? I see my compatriots, and then how many people do I see in there aside from them?
From this vantage point, you can see Siwo, and you can see a guy in front of him with like 3/4 cover. You can see the captain pretty clearly, and you see bodies just on the floor. And
all right, I'm gonna.
But you see the other 3.
I'm gonna use a bardic inspiration die. I'm gonna give that to Siwo.
Okay.
And so he gets a little trumpet next to him.
Okay.
And
Siwo, you get a D6.
Yeah.
Your inspiration.
And I will do nothing else.
Okay. You still have your action, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything I really want to do though. Wait, what's this? How's this where
I think this is your
that would be useless.
inspiration. Is that right?
No, I have one more.
One more? Okay. Got
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else.
Okay, got it. Top of the round. Cham is done. Nox, you're up.
Is my sneak attack range dependent?
No. You are currently hidden from the captain. He is too interested in Adara. The other guy is also, focusing on Siwo. You're hidden from both of them currently. Shadow.
Okay. I think Siwo's more hurt than Adara, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
That
but
is probably true.
What?
The other guy is almost dead. The guy in front, the guy directly in front. The captain guy is taking little to no damage.
I see. Okay. Okay, I would like to. Okay, I'll double wield my daggers again, and can the captain take 2 stabs from me?
Okay, you'd have to move up to him.
Okay, I do that. That's my movement.
Okay, got it. So.
And remember, Jacquie,
What?
Straight towards him.
Sorry, what, Solomon?
Let's say when you attack with your offhand, you don't add your modifier to the damage roll.
Yeah, I think Beyond does that for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you running straight towards him, or did you want to come around the back?
I'll go around the back.
Okay. So, as you get here, he does notice you because you're running right in front of him. But you take your 2 attacks. At this point, you are at advantage because Adara is technically flanking him.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you have advantage because you're hidden, so he isn't expecting you. Because you did stealth last round and he doesn't know where you are. So as you run up to him, you can slash him in the side and then come up in the front and give him the offhand attack. So,
love that. Do that.
You have advantage on the first attack.
Okay, what does that do to my...
So roll 2 d20s and take the higher number.
Gotcha, okay. How do I do that? Sorry.
Just roll it twice.
If you have
there.
the page open, if you go to the bottom left, it'll give you the option for dice.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And 2 20s, got it. Roll that. B nat 20, I guess.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, go ahead and it's a D4 plus your sneak attack, double the dice, and then add your bonus.
You're gonna hit like 30 on this.
D4.
Or whatever your dagger is, plus your sneak attack.
Oh, I understand. Okay, so this. Okay, 7 plus 15. 15.
Okay, so 15 total on the dice?
Yes, that was my dagger attack plus my sneak attack.
Okay, so that's 30 plus your modifier.
Which is 3.
Oh my god.
33 points of damage on the first attack.
What the fuck? Can you run those numbers back for me?
Wait, can you crunch those numbers for me?
No, so wait,
Yeah,
how
I'm
did
getting,
you do so much
33.3.
damage?
He's getting a 33.333 repeating, of course.
She rolled you rolled 15 total with your attack and your your damage, your sneak attack.
Yeah.
She crit, so it's a double, so 30 plus the modifier is 33.
Fucking yeet.
Yeah, so as you run by him, you take the dagger and you just slice into the back of this guy's thigh, and there is just a pouring of blood out of the back of his leg.
Split.
His leg buckles a little bit under the weight, and then you go in for your second strike. So one more.
Oh yeah, I do that all again, right?
Not dead.
No, just a regular d20, and then this is going to be just the dagger roll, no bone.
Ah, gotcha. All right, so this one is a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Then the hit is 19. No, 24. Sorry, 24.
Oh no! So this is just dagger attack.
Yeah, 24.
Yeah, this,
No,
Damn
you
it.
don't.
No,
You only
no.
get. You only get
It's
sneak
just
attack.
just the dagger attack. No bonus, no sneak attack.
So it's like you roll like a d4 or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
whatever your dagger does.
Oh, my damage, not my
Yeah,
the hit.
damage.
Sorry. 1.
Okay, that's
4.
better than another.
it's okay.
Yeah, so
Sorry,
you
the other
swing
one,
around to the front. You swing around to the front and you stab him in the chest, and the armor
The
feels
tip
like
of the
it takes
penis.
him the most of the brunt of the damage. You see him kind of wincing a little bit, but it doesn't. You pull the blade back out, and you can see about half an inch of blood on the end of the blade.
All right, that took, I think.
Yeah.
What else do I have to do?
Right after you ruptured his femoral artery. Like,
Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay.
At this point, the thugs are going to take their turn. This one in front of Siwo is going to go ahead and take 2 more melee attacks on you with the mace. Oh my god. That's a 3.
huh?
Fucking Jesus. 3 plus 4, 7, and then I got a 19.
Oh shit, 19 does hit. It's tied.
Alright, so that's 7 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Ooh, man. All right. I am
A bloody mess.
tired. Yeah.
Okay. And this guy's going to try and make a save again. What's your DC? It's 15?
Who?
Cham, your DC, your spell save DC is 15?
Yeah, 13.
13? Yeah, still doesn't make it. Still blind. Having a Kuk attacking him, he's going to go ahead and just swing out wildly with his mace 2 times. That's a... Nope. Oh! That's a 22 to hit.
Oh.
Disadvantage. I rolled double 18s.
Okay.
So Kuk, you're gonna get 1 wild mace swing, and it's, of course it is. It's 3 points of bludgeoning damage to you because I rolled 1.
Yeet. I'll take 3 points.
Yeah.
Just a small bonk.
Yeah, that's their turn. Ian, it's your turn.
How's the big boy looking?
That knife attack did a bit of work on him, but he's okay. I mean, he's still standing. That's the first time somebody hit him.
I'm going to attack the big boy.
So the guy in front of Siwo is pretty banged up.
I'm gonna attack the big boy.
Okay.
Oh shit. Do I have because of my? How do I reload again?
You have. I think you've taken 4 shots, right?
I've taken 3.
3? Yeah. So this will be your last shot with the pistol, and then a reload is going to be attack. 1 attack. Or no, it was a bonus action for the.
Because I have the perk, right?
I think so. What does it say in Gunner?
It says that I ignore reloading.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then technically, if you ignore reloading and these are pretty low-level guns, I'll say you can do it as part of an action.
Lit.
So if you're gonna shoot, you can quick reload with it.
Oh yeah, I got sleight of hand, baby.
Python speed reloader.
Sleight of hand pro. I'm gonna attack the big boy. I'm also gonna use my action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna attack the big boy.
Okay, so 2 shots.
That is a 26
That hits.
and a 16.
16 hits. Roll damage for both.
About to fucking blast him. Oh, that's a 13
13. Okay.
and a 5.
Okay. Decent damage. 18 points of damage on that turn. All right, movement and bonus action.
I'm good.
Okay, you stay right there.
Mhm.
All right, Adara. At the start of your turn, you now turn visible. So it's your turn. What do you want to do? And right now, you are currently flanking with Nox, so that'll give you advantage on the attack roll.
Okay.
Hit him.
I'm gonna try to hit him again with my long sword.
So you'll roll twice, the higher one.
Whoop. Okay.
So you got 12 and a
14.
So
You're
okay. I got it.
I think it's plus.
Plus 4. So
18.
That definitely hits. And now you can choose to use your smite, and you can do
Yes.
it at whatever level you'd like to do it at.
What's first level?
First level, please.
So
That's so I think that's just 1d8.
I think it's 2.
It's 2d8 at first level.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and roll your sword damage, and then an additional 2d8
Yeah. So that's
for
your
the smite,
that, or add
and then add your bonus for your longsword.
add 2 to that.
5.
So 5 damage for that, and then where's divine stuff? There it is. So now you're gonna roll 2d8.
Okay, this.
Yeah. So you roll twice and add them together.
5 plus 8.
That's 6.
Well, but don't I get to add 2 again?
No, you don't get to add 2 to
Oh,
this.
okay. 11.
One more.
Oh,
One more.
just kidding. 14.
14.
How do you want to do it?
Oh, how do you want to kill him?
How do you want to do it, Michelle?
Oh.
He's a bad guy. Don't feel bad.
Apologizing as you do it.
Just quickly. Just cut as mercifully as possible.
Quickly. Okay. I mean, yeah.
Knife in the back.
Through the heart.
Into an ambush.
Yeah, you take with the longsword. Longsword does slashing damage, right?
Yay.
I mean, for flavor, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's true. But I kind of want to stick to what's true with her
long
weapon attack.
sword, slashing damage.
Cut it out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you take the longsword and you swing it down, and it just the head just lops off the body.
Oh, God.
You see the body kind of fall over.
Don't forget the divine energy.
Yeah, and the divine energy just kind of radiates from the wounds on both the body and the head as they kind of roll off, and it's slightly charred all the way around both of the wounds from just the divine energy rushing through the body and just powering the strike. Okay, that's an attack. You have bonus and movement.
Wait, no, because don't I have the... Hold on. Can't I help?
Might have bonus action.
I think he's fine.
Oh, okay, I can't do anything anyway. I'm good.
Okay, got it. All right, you gonna stay right there?
Yeah, I'll just hang out there.
Okey doke. Got it. Cool. So that leads us to Kuk. You're up.
Oi, mate. I think this guy ahead of me is still alive, right?
Yeah, he's still.
Alright,
He's looking not too bad, other than the fact that he's blind right now.
Throw him in the well. Throw him in the well.
Wait, can I do that?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna throw him in the well.
Yeah.
Try to throw him in the well.
Okay, make athletics or acrobatics check at advantage.
19.
He rolled a 2.
Yeah.
So as you run up to him, you pick him up, and Cham, you see this. Actually, you don't see this. Kuk, nobody sees this because Cham's looking in the window right now.
You just
You just pick him up, hold him over your head, and just yeet right down the well. And you hear this scream. Splash.
Deep is that well?
He fell good ways, actually.
Is it like the ocean? Sweet devotion? How deep is your well?
Yeah, he fell for about 6 seconds. Or no.
I was about to say, Jesus Christ, that's deep.
This man fell to the center of the earth?
It goes into the lower aquifer.
Hits the water at terminal velocity.
No, he fell about 40 feet.
No, that's still a lot.
Jesus.
It's a deep well. I mean, you guys are in the middle of the fucking plains. You have to dig kind of deep to get to an aquifer.
Well, rip that well. Now it's got dead people in it.
Go get him, Kuk.
You hear from the bottom of the well and just kind of come up after the splash settles. And you can hear some very light splashing from the bottom of the well. Top of the round, or sorry, that's going to lead us to Siwo.
Yes.
There is one guy in front of you, and he is looking pretty rough.
Slit.
Oh yeah, this asshole.
Slit.
Scared, seeing the head of his captain just laying at it right next to his left foot, looking at you and everybody else around him. He is a little scared. He sees the Loxodon's face just backlit right at the window.
All right, I am gonna keep it pretty simple and just stab him.
Slit.
Stab him with the dagger.
All right, go ahead and roll an attack.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Roll some damage, my dude.
Okay, and it's 6 damage.
Yeah, you see as the blade just kind of, you jab it in his stomach, and you see it go all the way down to the hilt, and you pull it back out, and you see him just kind of holding the wound, blood seeping through his hands, and he's holding the mace, but barely, and he's just looking terrible. But he's still trying to hold on to that mace, and he looks scared, but he looks a little determined, but more scared than determined. Top of the round, it's gonna be Cham. You're up.
I don't know. So there's just one dude left in there?
Yeah, there's one guy left alive in there, and then there's the dude sleeping out here by the corner. Oh, actually,
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and look at the other side of the house.
Did you want to go this way?
Yeah. And then just look around.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
10.
10? Okay. Yeah, behind the house you see a small farm that looks long abandoned. You see a little gated area right behind the house. It looks like it held some kind of livestock at some point. Again, empty and long abandoned. The fence itself looks pretty dilapidated, and it's completely overgrown by grass and vines and stuff that have taken over the
Nice. Are there any other windows or anything? Can I see inside from here?
No, there's no other windows. It looks like, and from your look around, all of the other windows have been mostly boarded up. Looks like there's some wood or something blocking the inside.
Okay, well then I do nothing.
All right, Nox, it's your turn.
All right. So there's only one guy left, and he's basically dead, right?
He's really rough.
Yeah, still definitely stab him.
All right. Yeah, I'll walk up. My movement will walk up to him, and I'll just stab him with my dagger.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Great.
And that includes sneak attack because he's in melee with an ally. So roll.
Oh, great.
Sneak.
You're gonna turn this man into a mist.
I'm sorry. Can you remind me what I do for that then? Just the damage on the sneak attack.
It's damage with your dagger plus sneak attack damage. So
Okay.
Sneak attack is like 6
5 plus 7.
It should stay, Jackie.
12 total.
12 total?
Yeah.
Yeah. You come up behind him and just Arya Stark to Littlefinger just pull the head back a little bit and just dagger across the throat, and then Siwo, you just get drenched with blood as he just crumples over onto the floor.
Great.
Nice.
That'll.
I can't even jump in the well because now it's all polluted.
There's technically the guy at the bottom of the well is still alive. He's got 2 hit points, but he's 40 feet at the bottom of a well and with no way up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is gonna put you guys out of combat, and we're running a little late on time.
I'm fine.
That'll do it for today, I think.
Well, that person's still asleep, right?
Yeah, the other guy's still sleeping. He's asleep for the duration. I don't think there was a save for that.
No, it's until they get like attacked or something.
Yeah, nobody's hit him yet, so he's.
You just leave him asleep there forever.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to bandage myself up.
Throw him in the well.
We'll leave it here for
Yeah,
now.
can I?
We'll pick up next week.
Sounds good. I gotta go let my neighbor's dog out.